alive.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Melee. For the first time in 3 years, we're bringing back Tag Team Turmoil. It's going to be a good night. Lots of teams coming in. Very competitive event. And joining me for the madness is Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. Payson, how you doing?
I'm doing great. We have not had this event in like 3 years. I think it's going to be very exciting. Really excited to see what different teams we have. We have 14 teams playing tonight. Who's going to go on to face back to formula at the final act? This should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've seen the last one standing, you have a basic idea. Except, guess what? It's teams. There's multiple of them, and at the end, they're going to play a match. That's all you need to know. Let's get this shit on the road. We're going to go ahead and start with our first team. They drew number 1. You know them. You love them. It's the former Movie Melee singles champion, Vicious Dylan Vanthline, his teammate, Jeremy Potters. It is Bring Out Your Dead, drawing number 1. Hey, guys, your opponents tonight, number 2 coming in. It is Jacoby, Bancroft, Scott, Harvey, Law, Deal coming on in at number 2.
Damn it.
Well, if you say damn it now, you're going to say damn it again, because number 3 is people you are very familiar with. They are Amaru Moses, Ryan Payne, Sexual Chocolate.
This is so unfair.
That's your top 3. We'll go ahead and we'll rearrange you guys when we get started. But you guys received your rules already going in. So Payson, go ahead and give us the first question as soon as I finish. There we go. Rearrange. Hit him.
Absolutely. Teams, your first question in the category of war. Real simple. The film Valkyrie takes place during which war? Really fun to start off with like this type of event, and you just get one of the most general types of questions.
You get a very general type with 6 guys who are very good friends. It's going to be great. This is probably the friendliest table we're going to see all night. 5.
Fuck you guys.
4.
Just nice, not the Milwaukee beers.
2. 1. Hands down. We'll start with Dylan.
World War II.
We'll go to Jeremy.
World War II.
We'll go to Scott.
The sequel to World War I, World War II.
We'll go to Jacoby.
World War II.
We will go to Rue.
I didn't realize we were going 3 at a time. I'm going to keep brushing my teeth. World War II.
And we'll go to Payne.
Why we are all obsessed with sequels. World War II.
World War II is correct. This is a first. The competitor brushing teeth on call. You're all correct. As we go to your next question, which is in the category of the 1990s. Who plays Guinevere in 1995's First Night? Oh. We gave them the first one, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, we got it. We're in the groove. And then all of a sudden, you get this one. Everyone's like, oh, right.
Coho. No. Who was the first knight of Ren?
That's a great question. Technically speaking, I don't know. But I don't know.
I think it was him because he was on the Arkham.
I think so. 5, 4. I guess that's true. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Scott first.
Liv Tyler?
We'll go to Jacoby.
I said Malin Stowe.
We will go to Rue.
It's a mini drive.
We'll go to Ryan.
I said Julia Ormond.
We will go to Dylan.
I said Gwyneth Paltrow.
And we'll go to Jeremy.
Said Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
Ryan's
One of you is right. It is Julia Ormond. So
Wow.
I thought it was Mary for a second, Jeremy. I thought it was her too.
As we go to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your third question in the category of romance. The main characters, Tim and Mary, first meet at what kind of location in About Time?
Payson, I just got to say, you are an absolute pro. That question would have thrown me from the grammatical standpoint. You just rolled right through.
This was one that, last night I meant to change this one, and I just quickly edited it.
There you go. I would have absolutely just flubbered it.
You're good. That's why we're a team.
This is why you're a pro. You make me look better.
Oh, thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Rue.
Also, can you tell us what the repeats look like? Restaurant.
Yes, 1 repeat per team per round. We'll go to Ryan.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna waste it. I just wrote dinner party.
We'll go to Dylan.
Restaurant.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Restaurant.
We will go to Scott.
Restaurant in the dark. Yeah.
And
I said a wedding.
Restaurant is correct. 4 to 3 currently the scores. We get to your next question, which is in the category of classics. Who plays the lead John Ferguson in Vertigo? Have you ever had Vertigo?
Ooh, I've not, but I have listened to the U2 song Vertigo.
I've experienced it. It is not fun.
That's
I fell down in an Outback Steakhouse parking lot. It was a good time.
must have been some good cheese fries. Holy shit.
Great cheese fries and no balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Dylan.
James Stewart.
We'll go to Jeremy.
James Stewart.
We will go to Scott.
James Stewart.
We will go to Jacoby.
Jimmy Stewart.
We will go to Rue.
That's why we're teammates. I was gonna put Jimmy, but I didn't. I put James.
And we'll go to Ryan.
Well, I did. Jimmy Stewart.
Hey, there we go.
James, Jimmy Stewart, all correct. Let's get to your next question from Payson.
Category of scores and soundtracks. Which 2016 remake was the last film composed by James Horner?
Yeah, I should elaborate. I was on a trip to South Dakota. I went to Mount Rushmore. We went up the hill. I was totally fine. Came down. All of a sudden, just could not stand. I just kept falling. I just had no balance.
It took me a second to realize what you meant by hill, and I thought you fell down Mount Rushmore for a second. And I was
Better story. Should have saved it.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Law Deals repeat. Your question again from Payson.
Which 2016 remake was the last film composed by James Horner? Could you imagine someone just in those big binoculars just looking at Thomas Jefferson and just seeing this poor North Dakota boy just falling down the nose?
Just full vertical fall.
Horrible.
Tumble one end to the other, just down Mount Rushmore. Be incredible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scott.
I'm sure this is wrong. I said old boy.
We will go to Jacoby.
I guessed Fright Night.
We'll go to Rue.
It's a Total Recall.
We'll go to Ryan.
I didn't finish. I was gonna write behind enemy lines.
We'll go to Dylan.
The Magnificent Seven.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Oh.
I said Midway.
One of you is right. It is the Magnificent Seven. So with that, bring out your double. Take the lead by a point, 7 to 6 to 5. As we get to your next question in the category of coming of age / teen. Name both coming of age films to feature Anthony Michael Hall and Molly Ringwald.
You ever walk down a hall, Coho?
Yes, a lot of times. Pretty consistent.
Banter will be better than that. I promise, guys. Thank you.
Have you ever fallen vertically down a hall, though, Payson? That's very 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Rue.
I said 16 Candles in the Breakfast Club.
We will go to Ryan.
God damn it! I said The Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink.
We will
might
go
be right.
to Dylan.
St. Elmo's Fire in the Breakfast Club.
I will go to Jeremy.
I said Pretty in Pink in the Breakfast Club.
We will go to Scott.
Said the Breakfast Club and 16 Candles.
And we will go to Jeremy. Or Jacoby, sorry. Jace.
The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles.
With that, we are all tied up at 7. It is 16 Candles and the
Ooh.
Breakfast Club. We're 7 to 7 to 7. A lot of 7s. As we'll go to your next
If this
question.
was a slot machine, it would be jackpot.
Hey.
Your next question will be coming to you in the category of mystery thriller. Who stars as architect Jonathan Rivers in 2005's White Noise? think anyone here would listen to our voices and use that as white noise?
If they did, all they're getting is nightmares.
Good point. Good point.
If Cody, I think, has constant nightmares about us two hosting. I think before this match, he's like, "Yeah, I got these two. They're the only two who are available. We'll put them in." And now he's sitting here back, just being like, "Damn it, I totally regret it." Wishes every day it wasn't us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dylan.
I don't know. I said Tom Selleck.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Michael Keaton.
Ah, dang it.
We'll go to Scott.
Said Edward Norton.
We'll go to Jacoby.
Dang, is it Keaton or Kiefer Sutherland? I think it's Keaton.
We'll go to Roop.
Check Colin Farrell.
And Ryan.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton is correct. So Sexual Chocolate, Bring Out Your Dad tied at 8, Law Deal at 7. That's the situation as we go into the 8th and final question of the round, which is in the category of drama. In The Truman Show, Kristoff's base of operations, where he watches over Truman, is hidden in a model of what?
I should remind you, I know you already went over the repeat rules, but just to remind, a question can only be repeated once.
Correct. That's something I did not mention. Good job. Yeah, that's the situation that we look at. Only one team can be eliminated per round, so
Yeah, and we already have a very interesting situation.
very, very tight race right here in the final question. 5, 4.
Do we have a repeat? I'll use the repeat.
All right, Bring Out Your Dad's going to use their repeat. Your question again in drama. In The Truman Show, Kristoff's base of operations, where he watches over Truman, is hidden in a model of what?
You know, Coho, I recently started rewatching Twin Peaks. There's a character in that show called Harry Truman, so that could also be The Truman Show.
This is true. I am almost done with my first watch through of the first season of Twin Peaks.
Oh, so good.
I'm almost done. It's a great show. Got really into it.
Wants to be more
Can't
in
wait
the
to listen. Can't wait to listen to the episode on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to. Oh, it's gonna make it easy for myself. We're gonna go to Dylan.
I can't remember. I said the moon.
We're gonna go to Jeremy.
The moon.
We're gonna go to Scott.
A train. I have no idea.
We'll go to Jacoby.
The moon.
We will go to Root,
The moon.
and we will go to Ryan.
Well, it's not Halloween, but it's the moon.
The moon is correct. So with that, we will say goodbye to Law Deal.
See you guys.
By
That's
the,
so unfair.
valiant effort. And with that, Sexual Chocolate, Bring Out Your Dead. You survive, and now you will be taking on draw number 4, a rookie team by the name of Blame Canada, Ryko and Eric.
All right.
Go ahead,
All right.
we'll bring you guys all in.
Sup, yo?
Hey, man.
I'm
You
very sad to be so early, but very happy to see all of you.
all right, Jason? You want to go ahead and give them their first question?
Absolutely. Just reset my whiteboard, but your next question will be coming to you. Your first question of this round will be coming to you in the category of horror. Which 1980s horror film I'm going to start over. Which 1980s horror film's title refers to the name of a car? Okay, so aside from Dale Cooper, who is your favorite Twin Peaks character so far?
I hate this question. I like them all. I'd say Harry Truman. I'd say Harry Truman.
Interesting. Okay, I get it. Like their bromance is so much fun.
It is so fun. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dylan.
Christine.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Christine.
We will go to Rue.
Wrong white lady name. I said Annette.
We'll
I know Black Christine. Never
We'll
mind.
go to Ryan.
It also matches from the period it's from. Christine.
We'll go to Ryko
Christine.
and Eric.
I was tempted to write Silverado, but I wrote Christine.
Christine is correct, as we'll go to the second question of the round in the category of Oscars. Name one Oscar that the films The Artist, Life of Pi, and Gravity all won.
So my favorite thing about Twin Peaks, it is such wish fulfillment for me, where Dale Cooper will say like the weirdest nonsense in the world, and everyone around him is just like, yeah, sure. You definitely had this dream where you were in Nepal and start throwing glasses against a glass, and this will help us solve the murder.
Literally the most you detective I think I've ever seen
So
in any show.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of you. 5,
the biggest
4,
compliment.
3. It is 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dylan.
Oh, me. I said best director.
We'll go to Jeremy.
I said best picture.
We will go to Rue.
Best director.
We'll go to Ryan.
I said best director.
We'll go to Ryko.
Best director.
So hold that
There
up.
you go.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. And
It's
yeah,
the reflection, man. That's all.
Sorry, I apologize.
if you have a different
best
marker
director.
going forward,
Yeah,
right?
get
That'd
it.
be helpful.
Yeah, this one's drying out. Let's see if I can find another one.
I'll let you go ahead and do that real quick. But best director is correct. The other option we would have accepted is best original score. All right. Score being Blaine Canada 4. Bring out your dad's sexual chocolate 3 apiece as we get your next question from Mason.
Yes, your next question will come to you in the category of 2010s. Who voices Adult Gru in the Despicable Me franchise? Everyone went straight to their boards there.
Absolutely. It's kind of funny that we talked about the moon in the last round.
And now we're talking about
And now we're talking about Gru. He wants to steal it.
the moon.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm just going to keep going this way because it's easier for me. We'll go to Dylan.
Steve Carell.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Steve Carell.
We'll go to Ryko. Oh, sorry. Just wrong way. My bad. Drew.
Not easier, apparently, and you stole my bit. Steve Carell.
Jesus. Ryan.
Steve Carell just got
Ryko.
Okay, Steve Carell.
There we go. And Eric.
Two of us were kids in the 2010s. Steve Carell.
There you go. I don't
Gee,
know.
I wonder
it's
which
the
two.
first letter of the ways they call everyone. Damn it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to your next question in the category of musicals. Name both actors who played the leads Tony and Maria in 2021's West Side Story.
One of these names makes me want to do a bit.
Mm.
Hey, Tony, did you get good pizza last night?
I said don't do it. I said don't do it. I said I knew it was going to happen if you did it.
Oh,
now I'm
God,
alone. I'm alone. It's all over. It's all over now. I'll let him fix it because he did it.
Oh no.
4,
You're here, Ryan. You're good. You're here.
2.
Wait,
Repeat.
repeat.
Oh.
Whoa, yeah, Dylan said it first.
I said it like 5 times, but yeah.
All right, Dylan, that's my bad. I'll be the repeat for Bring Out Your Dead this round. Your question, again, in musicals, is name both actors who play the leads Tony and Maria in 2021's West Side Story. That's my bad.
I'm expecting the second I start getting into the name Tony to just conundrum pops
There
up.
you are,
Yeah.
Ryan. No, you're there. I see you. You're all good.
Okay.
You know. I kind of hope you're editing this after that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Dylan.
I couldn't remember in time.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Ansel Elgort and Rachel Ziegler.
We're gonna go to Rue.
Can you go to Ryan just to make sure he goes?
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah. I may have to drop out and come back on, but I wrote Ansel Elgort, Rachel Ziegler.
Okay. Rue.
Ansel Elgort, Rachel Zegler.
Ryko.
Rachel Ziegler, Ansel Elgort.
Yes. Okay. And Eric.
I said Rachel Zegler and Ansel Elgort.
Rachel Zegler, Ansel Elgort, both correct. All right, Payson, go ahead and hit him with the next question.
Your next question will become you in the category of the 1970s. Which disaster film franchise had 4 installments released in the 1970s? What were you doing in the 70s, Coho?
Percolating.
Fair. With that stash, I can definitely see.
It's confidential business what I was doing in the 1970s. Cannot confirm nor deny any operations of the IMF without the director's approval.
I'll bring it
5,
back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dylan.
Again,
Sorry.
airport. I don't know.
I'm just sticking with the same rotation so I don't forget. We're gonna go to Jeremy.
Airport.
We're gonna go to Root.
You said Poseidon's Adventure. I don't.
We're gonna go to Ryan.
I had airport.
We'll go to Ryko.
Airport 75, 77, and Concord. Those were the sorry, airport.
Eric.
Okay.
I said earthquake.
Airport is correct. 9 to 8 to 8. The gap closes as we get to your sixth question here in the round in the category of crime. The main character inherits control of a newspaper called the Daily Sentinel in which comic book crime movie?
Just a note to players, if you put extra information, that's fine, but if it's incorrect, the answer's incorrect.
Exactly.
So I would always recommend, don't do that.
Yeah. What my co-host said. Yeah. I'll stick pacing on you. 5.
Can I get a repeat this time?
That will be Blame Canada's repeat. Your question again in the category of crime. The main character inherits control of a newspaper called the Daily Sentinel in which comic book crime movie?
I could see you pulling off being a paperboy.
Me?
Yeah, just riding around on a little bike, just throwing newspapers at different houses.
I feel like I'd throw a newspaper too hard. I'd hit someone. I'd get fired.
He's definitely not talking about the rapper from Atlanta.
Yeah, good.
No, I could not do that.
I
5,
did that.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. We go to Dylan.
Again, a road to perdition.
We're gonna go to Jeremy.
Green Hornet.
We're gonna go to Root.
Actually, Coho, maybe you could be the rapper from Atlanta. I said the Spirit.
We are gonna go to Ryan.
Actually, I like this. I like this film a lot. The Green Hornet.
I forgot about that.
We are gonna go to Ryko.
I didn't have it, but Green Hornet sounds right.
And Eric.
Yeah, I said the spirit.
The Green Hornet is correct.
Good job, Jeremy.
Oof.
So with that, we are
Random.
all tied up at 9
Jesus
as we
Christ.
go to the 7th question from Payson.
The category of romance. Who plays the lead? Chris Brander in Just Friends.
This one's. We said the last round was really tight. This one is really close.
We have a tie game at the 6th question again, and I think that's at the 7th question again. That's really, really fun.
Yeah, this one's gonna come down to the absolute wire. I'm excited. Got you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go just to keep the bit going. Dylan.
Again, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
We'll go to Jeremy.
Suck it, Fox. Ryan Reynolds.
We'll go to Rue.
Ryan Reynolds.
We'll go to Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds.
We will go to Ryko.
I was thinking of the wrong movie, Ashton Kutcher.
And we'll go to Eric.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is correct. Bring out your dad's sexual chocolate tied at 11. Blame Canada falling behind at 10. Anything can happen here in the 8th question as we will go to the realm of the 2000s with the question, who directed 2005's The Devil's Rejects?
I think that was a nickname for us, wasn't it, Coho?
Yeah, it is.
The Devil- I think that's what Cody calls us, the Devil's Rejects.
He does. He's just like, nah. You know what this dynamic is, Payson? The dynamic between Cody and me and you is Hades, pain, and panic.
We are worms! Worthless worms!
Memo to me, maim you after my meeting.
That's exactly who we
are. Yeah, that's a good point.
He's spot on. Yeah.
If is good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan.
Again?
Rob's.
Jeremy.
Yeah, Rob's up.
Oh, the Devil's
Go
Rejects.
to Rue.
I said Eli Roth.
We go to Ryan.
Well, I don't have to burn my Dracula over this. Rob Zombie.
And we go to Ryko.
I misheard. I put down
Eric.
Ang Lee. I heard right
Rob
with the devil.
Rob Zombie.
And with that, Blame Canada is eliminated.
No, I thought that was
Ryan.
the question.
Well,
Okay.
One.
That's one. Yeah.
1 point game. Barn Burner. Thank you guys
Good job,
so
guys.
much for being here.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Say goodbye to Ryko. Say goodbye to Eric. Holy hell. This has been exciting, and it gets even more exciting because number 5 coming in, the team that no one wants to win. It is Alex and Joe.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
I hear this is the fandom round.
We're bringing back that. We're bringing back that bit. I haven't heard that in a while, Alex.
100%.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Absolutely. All right. Hasten, you want to go ahead and give them their first question?
Cody put a note. Why don't you hit them with the next question?
Yes, got it. I will do that. All right. Your first question, guys, in the round will come in the category of family. The film The Spy Next Door centers around what holiday?
Okay, so really funny story. When I was testing this with another person that is not going to be in this match, we're testing this. We're working as a team, and they literally pump their fists up when they hear The Spy Next Door, and they say, "I think it's this answer," and I'm like, "That is way too much excitement for The Spy Next Door." But go.
True. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna shake it up. We're gonna go to Rue.
It's Halloween.
We are gonna go to Ryan.
I also said Halloween.
We are gonna go to Alex.
Christmas.
We're gonna go to Joe.
Christmas.
We're gonna go to Dylan
It's been forever since I've seen it. I said Christmas.
and Jeremy.
I said Thanksgiving.
Halloween is correct. So Sexual Chocolate takes the 2-point lead. So go to your next question from Payson.
Your next question in the category of the 1990s. Which 90s action film features Eddie Murphy as San Francisco hostage negotiator Scott Roper? Have you ever been to San Francisco, Coco?
I have not. It's on the bucket list.
It is a very nice. It looks very nice with all the hills and stuff.
It looks like a place that would be fun to visit.
I agree.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is Bring Out Your Dad's repeat for this one. Go ahead, Payson.
Absolutely. Which 90s action film features Eddie Murphy as San Francisco hostage negotiator Scott Roper? No, I've always said with all the hills that are around it, it kind of looks like Boston, but less sad. Like Boston also has a lot of hills, but like it's all like musky and stuff.
That is fair. I agree with that. A lot of hills. They are alive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Alex first.
I said The Negotiator.
We will go to Joe.
I got nothing.
We will go to Dylan.
I couldn't get an answer written down in time.
We will go to Jeremy.
Metro.
We will go to Rue.
Ryan, is the bit Fiji or Tahiti? Metro.
And we will go to Ryan.
Metro!
Metro.
Hey.
Correct. As we will go to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next day will be to you, Coho.
Oh, sorry. I keep bouncing around what order we did now. My bad. We'll go to the category of classics. Who plays the lead character, juror number 8, in 1957's 12 Angry Men?
Okay, here's a question. What is your favorite number?
My favorite number?
Yeah.
My favorite number is 4. However, my number that has now been branded upon my soul is 47.
47, that's fair. I ask because 8 is genuinely my favorite number. I just love how you draw it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I will carry 47 with me for the rest of my life.
Answer
I have custom headphones. They had me do an engraving on my AirPods when I got them. Yeah, I'll tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Has 47 on. Pens down. We'll go to Dylan.
Henry Fonda.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Henry Fonda.
We will go to Root.
I picked the right one. Henry Fonda.
We'll go to Ryan.
The one I'd love to see watch picking blueberries, Henry Fonda.
We will go to Alex.
Henry Fonda.
And we'll go to Joe.
I blanked.
Henry Fonda is correct.
No one got that.
As we'll go to the next question from Basin.
Yes, your next question on the category mystery thriller. In Witness, young Samuel witnesses a murder in what type of location? You ever witnessed a murder, Coho?
How specific?
I'm about to watch one happen according to Cody.
Variations of an answer.
They didn't say specific, Dylan. Leave it alone.
No, I'm about to witness my own here in a minute.
Yeah,
look like Hades' hair went from blue to red. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Root.
Said a beach.
We will go to Ryan.
I said a subway.
We will go to Alex.
Bus stop.
We'll go to Joe.
Bathroom.
We will go to Dylan.
Bathroom.
And we'll go to Jeremy.
Bathroom.
We can accept the answers of bathroom, and we would have accepted train station. We don't think we can accept subway.
Above ground.
Yeah. So with that, Sexual Chocolate leads 6. Bring Out Your Dead 5. Tequila Mockingbird 2. As we get to your next question in the category of actors and actresses, Roger Moore and Matthew McConaughey have each played the lead in a film with what title?
I saw that first actor down, and I just looked up, and I was like, someone's going to have a reaction, and they did. So that's fun.
I swear. This did not work out this way.
You're good. You're good.
But I just think that's funny. Sometimes the universe gives me a little laugh.
You're allowed to ask him questions about James Bond actors. This is ridiculous.
This is true. This is true. It's funny when things line up.
Okay, you've ruled out 7 films.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Alex.
Lincoln.
We're going to go to Joe.
Fool's Gold.
We are going to go to Dylan.
Oh, it's gold. Shit. I put the Saint.
And we're going to go to Jeremy.
Good failure to launch.
We're going to go to Rue.
Mud.
And we're going to go to Ryan.
I had Fool's Gold.
The answer that we have here is just gold. Just gold. No fools. Just gold.
Just gold.
Okay.
No points as we go to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of horror. What type of animal does the blind man have as a pet in Don't Breathe? There are definitely a couple rounds this match where I'm sure you and I will not be able to breathe.
No, the last 2 rounds already, breath being taken away.
Cody, the score right now, Sexual Chocolate at 6, Bring Out Your Dead at 5, Tequila Mockingbird at 2.
Still a close game. Anything can happen right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Dylan.
I think it's just a dog.
We go to Jeremy.
Dog.
We'll go to Rue.
Said a dog.
We'll go to Ryan.
Yeah, I'm off on my Chinese years, so I said dog.
We'll go to Alex.
Dog.
And we'll go to Joe.
Dog.
Dog is correct for the clean sweep across the board. And we will move on to your penultimate question in the category of comedy. What is the first name of Dr. Evil's son, played by Seth Green in the Austin Powers franchise?
Or I eat it.
Finally. Speak to my language.
People went very quickly to their boards.
Everyone was just like, I'm on it. Everyone went. So I feel like we're gonna get messages. It's just offended.
I do agree with Cody. I am very confused what Chinese New Year's had to do.
Yeah.
Because dog is.
We're moving on, Ryan. Next one.
3, 2, 1.
Also,
Fens down. We go to Rue first.
Year of the dog, Ryan. I got you. I just said not.
We will go to Ryan.
I'm not gonna scream it. Scott.
Hey.
We will go to Alex.
Max.
We'll go to Joe.
Scott.
We'll go to Dylan.
Yeah, he was here a second ago, Scott.
Yeah, he's great. Scott.
Scott is correct. And we will go to your final question, score being 10-9-5 from Payson.
Yes, your final question is around the category of recent releases. Besides her convertible, name 2 of the forms of transportation Barbie has to take to leave Barbie Land in Barbie. Just need 2.
Thinking of things Scott would have loved.
Yeah. Not as much tension in this round, but still want to ask all the questions out for fairness.
Yeah, still a good one.
Yeah.
Do we have our repeat for this one?
No.
I don't think you do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Alex.
Instead of bike and a boat.
We will go to Joe.
A boat and a rocket ship.
We will go to Dylan.
I literally only remember the car. I just put boat in a plane.
We will go to Jeremy.
I said bus and taxi.
We will go to Rue.
Alex, I meant to ask, what do I actually smell like this time? Boat and bicycle.
Chocolate.
And we'll go to Ryan.
I said rockin' and boat.
The acceptable answers were boat, rocket ship, RV, bicycle, and roller skates. So with that, Sexual Chocolate has 12, you did as 9, and with that, To Kill a Mockingbird 7. We'll be saying goodbye to To Kill a Mockingbird. So thank you guys so much for coming and playing. We'll see you guys real soon. And we will now bring in number 6. We are flying through this. They are 2 guys who dress the exact same. John, Will, your Milwaukee Bears.
Shit. There we go. Yeah.
That's where the LA riots for today, girl.
Perfect. All right. So we'll go ahead and jump right in with your first question in the category of war. Who directed 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi?
All right, Coho. Thoughts on Benghazi?
It's a movie title. I don't know.
Fair, okay. Thank you, Cody. I was expecting that. No, of course he's not going to give his thoughts on Benghazi, Cody. He's not an idiot.
I'm too slippery. 5, 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat?
All right, that is Beer's repeat. Your question is, who directed 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi?
The panic I saw in Cody's eyes, like, wait, are you serious? No, I'm not serious, Cody.
No.
This movie is okay.
I've never seen it.
It's fine. Standard war film.
Yeah, I just remember like it had one impressive feat, and that impressive feat was immediately taken away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna make my life easier. Start back at Dylan.
Michael Bay.
We will go to Jeremy.
Well, I was hoping it was that one. Michael Bay.
We'll go to Rue.
So John Krasinski.
We will go to Ryan.
No, Bruckheimer, he works solo. Michael Bay.
We will go to John.
Yes.
Michael Bay.
And Will.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay is correct. 2-2-1. So we get to your second question from Payson.
Yes, your second question in the category of coming of age / teen. In Risky Business, Joel's father wants him to attend which Ivy League university?
Right. Do you remember when like 13 Hours came out like at the start of the year and it went from January to get that like sound nomination? and then they just revoked it because one guy broke like campaign rules at the Oscars.
This is why, like, I like the Oscars. You're even more nerdy. So
I just remember that. I remember that being like, oh yeah, there was a movie that came out. It was nominated for something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Rue.
At Yale.
We will go to Ryan.
I said Princeton.
We'll go to John.
I'm with Rue. Yeah.
We'll go to Will.
I thought it was the standard Harvard.
We'll go to Dylan.
I put the standard Harvard.
And we will go to Jeremy.
I said Yale.
Princeton is the correct answer.
Hey,
so
yeah.
bring it up to 2.
Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry.
As we get to the third question in the category of drama. What country is Celine from in Before Sunrise?
Sunrise or sunsets?
Sunsets.
Yeah, I'm not usually awake for sunrises, but some people like to watch it. I'm always a sunset guy.
I don't know. Some people like it. I don't know. I always
We're
just prefer.
very famous for our sunsets. We have very beautiful sunsets.
You do indeed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to John first.
France.
We'll go to Will.
France.
We will go to Dylan.
France.
Jeremy.
France.
Rue.
France.
And Ryan.
France.
France is correct. All tied up as we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of comic book movies. In Bulletproof Monk, the titular monk has to guard what type of object that makes him invulnerable? With your head, you could be a monk. Like, you'd be really cool.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'd let me keep this, though, would they?
That would suck. That would suck.
Yeah. I can't get that up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Dylan.
A necklace?
We will go to Jeremy.
Roll.
We'll go to Rue.
Scroll.
We'll go to Ryan.
Scroll.
We'll go to John.
I put a bell-shaped scroll.
We'll go to Will.
A scroll-shaped scroll.
Scroll is correct. Sexual Chocolate will pull ahead 6-5 as we get to your next question in the category of the Oscars. Name one of the actresses who were nominated for an actress award more than once in 1931 for films released in 1930.
What?
I was putting the score down when John said bell-shaped scroll, so for a second I was like, wait, did you really just write that? And I was like, oh, you were making a joke. That is my bad.
Oh, Payson, I can't believe you can't identify jokes. Makes sense, though.
Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Very capable of making them. Pens.
I
down.
said repeat.
Oh,
I
sorry.
said
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. We'll repeat that one again for Rue. That is Sexual Chocolate's repeat in the Oscars. Name one of the actresses who were nominated for an actress Oscar award more than once in 1931 for films released in 1930.
You got that great.
Yeah, mouthful.
Yeah,
that's a tightrope act. That question.
Yeah. Well, you balanced it perfectly.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel like I was about to fall. It's like when you're running really fast and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to trip and hit a wall. Yeah, it's about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Rue.
So Katharine Hepburn.
We will go to Ryan.
I got nothing.
We will go to John.
Greta Garbo.
We will go to Will.
The only actress I knew that was that old, Fay Ray.
We will go to Dylan.
I just put Katharine Hepburn.
And Jeremy.
I said Rita Hayworth.
One of you is correct, and it is Greta Garbo. So with that, Beers will draw even with Sexual Chocolate 6-6, and Boyd has 5. We will move on to your next question from Mason.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of the 2000s. Which 2000s comedy features a cast including Rachel McAdams, Owen Wilson, and Christopher Walken?
I realized in the moment when I said it, I don't think I've ever actually said the acronym for Bring Out Your Dead like in passing to people.
Really? Yeah, it's fun. Like
I don't think I've ever actually said that out loud in like a match. So I was like, I wonder if people caught on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should change it to Bring Out Your Dead Holbrook.
That's a really great name.
There you go. Team name of the year. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We go to John.
Wedding Crashers.
We go to Will.
Don't see this on your honeymoon like I did. Wedding Crashers.
We go to Dylan.
I don't know. I said Marley and me.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Wedding Crashers.
We go to Rue.
Wedding Crashers.
And Ryan.
I wrote Starsky and Hutch.
Wedding Crashers is correct. 8-7-6. Beers, Sexual Chocolate, and Bring Out Your Dead. As we get to your next question in the category of biopics. Who plays Johnny Cash in Walk the Line?
Speaking of walking lines.
I don't know where you're going with that, and I don't want to know.
Tightrope things, you were walking like, okay.
Okay. All right. I was like, I
Can I ask
don't know.
what
I don't know where you're
number-
going with that. I don't know if I want.
You're fine. You're fine.
Can I ask what question we're on?
This is
What?
7. Penultimate. Yeah.
Penultimate. Okay.
One more question left. And very close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Dylan.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Jeremy.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Rue.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Ryan.
Joaquin Phoenix.
John.
The school pacing kept saying walking Phoenix.
And Will.
He's walking the line to Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is correct. All separated by a point. 10 points for your Milwaukee Beers, 9 for Sexual Chocolate, 8 for Bring Out Your Dead as we go to the final question from Payson.
It's your final question in the category of animated. The characters Sarah, Petrie, and Littlefoot appear in which animated film? What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Girl Sleepover.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Or they were watching a scary movie.
I'll just
At John's house, that would make sense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Rue.
The Land Before Time.
We will go to Ryan.
The Land Before Time.
We will go to John.
The Land Before Time.
We will go to Will.
Land Before Time.
We will go to Dylan.
Land Before Time.
And Jeremy.
Land Before Time.
The Land Before Time is correct. But with that, all separated by a point, we say goodnight to Bring Out Your Dead.
Go get 'em, guys.
We will go ahead, drop them there, and we will bring in draw number 7. Rick JPO, shampoo is better. As we will readjust here at the moment. There we go. Epic.
So, clarification: do we get one? Do we each team get one repeat per round?
Yes.
Per round. Yes,
Okay.
you can repeat it. Yeah. Repeat a question once.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. We'll go ahead and go to your first question. Pacey, you want to go ahead and hit him with their first one in the round?
Absolutely. Yeah, your first question in the category of scores and soundtracks. What song does Hitch teach Albert to dance to in Hitch?
This is pandering.
Fun question. I have no idea how this is pandering, but this is a fun question.
This has been a crazy event so far. We're flying. We're already
Yeah.
on 2-7, which means we're technically, I think this is about the halfway point. We're
Yeah.
at the halfway point already. Oh my God.
Fellas.
Look at it. We're just going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Rue.
Little John said it best. Yeah.
We will go to Ryan.
Yay!
We will go to John.
I'm guessing it's not getting jiggy with it.
We'll go to Will.
Yeah, I thought it was get low.
We'll go to Rick.
Oh yeah.
And we go to JPO.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, is correct. 2-0. As we go to your second question in the category of the 1980s. What is the subtitle to the 6th Police Academy film released in 1989?
John
Okay, now you're pandering to me, so it's okay.
John might fight by the night.
That's a long flight for me to go over there or for Payson to come here just to fight. It's silly.
When you say things that don't make any sense, I'm going to be like, huh? Huh? I didn't know anyone on call had a Hitch tattoo on the back of their neck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with John.
City under siege.
We will go to Will.
I assumed it was citizens on patrol.
We will go to Rick.
Blank forward.
We'll go to JPO.
Here we go again.
We'll go to Rue.
Just put some words together. Night patrol.
And we'll go to Ryan.
I had citizens in mind, but it's just citizens arrest.
City under siege is correct. So Beers on the board. 2, 2, and 1. As we get to your third question from Payson.
Yes, your third question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What name is given to the giant monster that hovers over the ranch throughout the film Nope?
I love the way you read that.
As someone who writes a lot of questions, I remember the second I saw this movie, I was like, gonna write that question when I get the chance. I never got the opportunity to, but now we can.
There you go. There's a lot of good questions that you can pull from this film. Good film. Haven't seen it since theaters.
It's really good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Rick first.
Nothing.
We will go to JPO.
Looks like a parachute.
We're going to go to Rue.
Jean jacket.
We're going to go to Ryan.
Damn it, I was going with the other name, the viewers.
We're going to go to John.
Jean jacket.
And Will.
I had no idea, so I just said Philip.
Jean jacket is correct. Sexual Chocolate taking the lead 3 to Beers and Shampoos Betters 2. As we get to your next question in the category of musicals. There we go. I can read. I'm a pro. Which singer plays Bomba Lorena in Cats?
Now, if this were you, if you were playing, this would be pandering to you.
No, it would not.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, so do you remember what the name of the letterbox tier I created because I saw this film is?
I don't, but let the audience.
We'll let them figure it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Rue.
I hope I didn't switch to the wrong one. I said Jennifer Hudson. Cross that
We
one
are
out.
going to go to Ryan.
I don't want to remember this movie in my wildest dreams. I said Taylor Swift.
We're going to go to John.
Rita Ora is a singer.
We're going to go to Will.
I'm pretty sure it is Taylor Swift.
Not a bitch.
We're going to go to Rick.
Taylor Swift.
And JPO.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is correct.
Overthinking.
So we will move on to your next question from Payson.
Did that for the note question, man. We're good.
Yes. Your next question will be coming to you in the category of. Where the fuck? Okay. Next we come to you in the category of family. Why do the Cranks decide to boycott Christmas in Christmas with the Cranks? Real quick, Koho, what do you have the score at?
I have Sexual Chocolate and Shampoos Better with 4, and your Milwaukee Beers with 3.
That's what I have. Sweet. Okay, I'm good.
Close game.
Yeah.
just dancing around it.
Awful movie. I need to get that out of the way.
Very fair.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to John.
It's too expensive.
We're going to go to Will.
Their kids weren't coming home.
We're going to go to Rick.
I put daughter is not home.
We are going to go to JPO.
Yeah, I just have their daughter can't make it home.
We're going to go to Rue.
Damn, I said they didn't want to spend it with their family.
We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote because the daughter won't be home.
The answer we have here is that their daughter leaves, specifically on a Peace Corps trip. So daughter, kid not being home, I think we can accept all those.
Daughter will accept, yeah.
So then we will move on to your next question in the category of the 1990s. Who plays the lead, Kelly Kit Foster, in 1999's Virus?
Oh, that's...
Do you usually film from a Mac or a PC, Coho?
Mac.
Okay, so you don't have to deal with viruses.
No, I don't.
I don't really have to.
Is this an ad? Am I in an ad right now?
Good point. I really did.
Not sponsored, but I wish. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
That is Beers' repeat. Your question again from the 90s. Who plays the lead, Kelly Kit Foster, in 1999's Virus?
Yeah, I realized as I was saying that, like, yeah, it totally does sound. I'm just
This
shilling.
totally sounds like the beginning of an ad read. Where you're like, well, you don't have to deal with viruses. With the MacBook 2 point whatever, you pay $5 trillion for no viruses.
No, really, $2,999.
Right? It's literally what it is. Let me, if we ever get to do the point where we do ad reads, let me and Payson do them. We will give us all the ads, lock us in a room. We'll come out in 2 hours with just bullshit.
Cody's watching those ads.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go. What did we say with the last one? We'll go to Rick.
I put Charlize Theron.
We'll go to JPO.
I had Jodie Foster.
We're gonna go to Rue.
Jennifer Connelly.
We'll go to Ryan.
I said Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're gonna go to John.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
And Will.
Yeah, that's right. I said Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Jamie Lee Curtis is correct. So with that, Shampoo's Better is at 6. Sexual Chocolate brings it even with 6. And Beers, I believe, 5. Somebody have 5?
Shampoo and Better has 6.
6?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got him at 6?
I believe that's 6. As we move on to the next question from Payson.
Yes. Your
What
next
number question is this? Sorry.
This is the 7th question of this round.
Thank you.
Your 7th question in the category of comic book movies. Which 1994 film, based on a comic, stars Macaulay Culkin as the title character?
We're once again in a situation, Payson, where we find ourselves on the penultimate question of a round. And we're just 1 point separated between every team.
That's not true. We're currently at the point where we are at the penultimate question of the round.
Oh,
and,
stop it.
Coming up with one more. Learn how to speak. Learn how to speak,
you bastard. It's a brand. It's a 7-year-old brand.
Brand of being
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not changing it now. It's a 7-year bit. Pens down. We will go to Rue.
Richie Rich.
We'll go to Ryan.
And what kid didn't want to be this guy in the 90s? Richie Rich.
John.
Richie Rich.
Will.
Richie Rich.
Rick.
Richie Rich.
And JPO.
Richie Rich.
Richie Rich is correct. Let's sweep across the board as we go to your final question in the category of romantic comedies.
Oh, no.
A pharmaceutical sales representative falls for a woman with early onset Parkinson's disease in which 2010 romantic comedy?
A lot of words there. That beautiful.
A lot of words there.
Yeah. Yep. I was about to ask, maybe the dumbest. I'll just say what I was going to say. I was going to ask you, what's your go-to drug when you go to a pharmacy, but I was like, that's a dumb question to ask. So why?
Do you think I just go like it's a bar? Just give me this one this time. Mix it with that one next time. 5, 4.
Can I do a repeat?
That is Shampoo is Better's repeat. Your question in romantic comedies. A pharmaceutical sales representative falls for a woman with early onset Parkinson's disease in which 2010 romantic comedy? That's a crazy question to ask me.
Yeah, like just try. What pharmaceutical drug am I going to try today? What? Don't live your life like that. Multiplex.
Let me walk in. I'd like an aspirin today, please. Like what?
A little bit of fish oil.
God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to John.
Love and Other Drugs.
We are gonna go to Will.
Love and Other Drugs.
We are gonna go to Rick.
I put My Best Friend's Girl.
We go JPO.
Love and Other Drugs.
We will go to Rue.
Love and Other Drugs.
And we go to Ryan.
Not talk about the Hathaway. Love and Other Drugs.
Love and Other Drugs is correct. Sexual Chocolate is safe. They have 10 points. But with that, we have drawn even between Beers and Shampoo is Better with 9, which means we have a runoff. We have to do a runoff to send one of you home. One more question for the two of your teams. Just to you two teams. Your question. Yes, go ahead, Paisley.
Yeah, I'll go with the question. Who in the category of music, who plays Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton? And just a reminder, whoever takes the lead first moves on.
Yes.
I will tell the teams this would have been the next question in the next round, and I think Rue just got a little disappointed in that.
I'm sorry.
This is anti-pandering now.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Rick.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
We go to JPO.
Shout out to the News Wrestling Podcast. O'Shea Jackson Jr.
John.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
And Will.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. is correct. So we'll move on to your next question in Actors and Actresses. Garrett Hedlund, Jason Isaacs, and Ernest Torrance have all played which fictional villain?
Yeah, now, like, I'm watching the other teams, obviously, for hands, but now I'm just watching Sexual Chocolate just get more and more disappointed. Like, damn, I could have gotten that. I could have gotten that. I could have gotten that. Sorry, guys.
Hey, here just like,
you guys are good. So keep that in mind.
Sexual Chocolate, been in it from the beginning and still running right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to John.
I'm not sure. Victor Frankenstein?
Go to Will.
I didn't have anything.
We'll go to Rick.
I had no idea. I put Ebenezer Scrooge.
And JPO.
Hook?
Oh, shit.
Captain Hook is correct.
Yeah,
so with that, Shampoo is Better will move on, and we will be saying goodbye for the night to your Milwaukee Beers. A fantastic pull as we'll move on to bring in team.
Someone watch that Pan movie.
Team number 8. They are Antonio, Robert. The penitent men will pass.
What's up, guys?
Oh boy.
This
I do
is
all
gonna
those
be
answers
fun.
too. Thanks for that.
There we go. We move them around, and we start back at the top. Payson, do you want to give them the first or want me to give them the first?
I'll give him the first one. Your first question in the category of sports. Field of Dreams takes place primarily in what Midwest state? This match has been the match of dreams.
It's been great. A great game.
Yeah.
Let your back brain work.
I'm just happy Turmoil's back, honestly.
Me too. This is a blast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Rue.
I hope the corn gives it away. I said Iowa.
We'll go to Ryan.
The quote, but I'm not going to quote it. Iowa.
We'll go to Rick.
Iowa.
We'll go to JPO.
Minnesota.
We're gonna go to Antonio.
Rip James Earl Jones, Iowa.
And Robert.
They play real baseball games here now, Iowa.
They do. Iowa is correct. 2, 2, and 1 as we get to your second question in the category of the 2000s. Who plays Edward's love interest Sophie in The Illusionist?
Offended by that Minnesota accent, Jordan drifted.
I don't get offended by a bad Minnesota accent. I gotta give it a little love. It's a fun cartoon attempt at it. I'll give him
respect. I like that.
I had to do a whole play in that accent.
Ooh.
I mean, good on you. That's a hard accent to maintain.
It was hard to maintain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Rick.
I put Jessica Biel.
We'll go JPO.
I threw out Rebecca Hall.
We are gonna go to Antonio.
Yeah, very underrated movie. Jessica Biel.
We'll go to Robert.
Jessica Biel.
We're gonna go to Rue.
Said Rachel Weisz.
And we'll go to Ryan.
He's one hell of a summer catch. Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel is correct. 4 for Penitent Men, 3 for Sexual Chocolate, 2 for Shampoo is Better. To get your next question from Payson.
Guess your next question in the category of crime. Which crime film features a villain named Kaiser Sose? Kaiser is also the name of the villain of the Melee writers' room.
I knew that's where you were going. I knew that's where you were going. It's correct, but it telegraphs itself. The amount of times this man comes into the green room and is like, if you wrote something this way, you could technically challenge it. We're like, Kaiser, stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. He is one of the best. We're going to go to Antonio.
The Usual Suspects.
We'll go to Robert.
Kaiser's the guy who breaks shit that doesn't need to be broken. Usual suspects.
This is true. We'll go to Rue.
Usual Suspects.
We'll go to Ryan.
Just remember you're playing 3D checkers against him. The Usual Suspects.
We'll go to Rick.
Usual Suspects.
And JPO.
I know one. Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects is correct. As we will get to your next question, the category of comedy. Yes. In 2009's Land of the Lost, Rick Marshall has a rivalry with what specific type of creature whose brain size he made fun of?
You seen this movie?
I've not.
I remember seeing the poster for it, and as a kid saying, that looks like a weird movie. And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, looks like a weird movie. I didn't see it, but...
It does look like a weird movie. I'll give you that.
Fun.
Probably is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Rue.
I almost said Land of the Lost instead of Land Before Time in that round. T-Rex.
We'll go to Ryan.
I also wrote T-Rex.
We'll go to Rick.
I put Pterodactyl.
We will go to JPO.
Bad round for me. Let's say Lizard.
We'll go to Antonio.
T-Rex.
And Robert.
I wrote Tyrannosaurus Rex like a moron.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, T-Rex, both acceptable answers. As we'll move on to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming in the category of horror. Who plays Vicky Baxter in 1984's Children of the Corn? I realize I'm doing this a lot, but I just want to make sure. What do you have the score at, Coho?
Penitent Men with 8, Sexual Chocolate with 7, Shampoo is Better with 4.
Okay, I'm happy I asked because I missed one for Sexual Chocolate.
There you go. All good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Rick.
Linda Fiorentino.
We will go to JPO.
Joe Beth Williams.
We will go to Antonio.
Never seen it. I guess Dave Wallace.
We will go to Robert.
Linda Hamilton.
We'll go to Rue.
Oh. Said Juliette Lewis.
We'll go to Ryan.
Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton is correct. So 9, 8, 4. As we move on to your next question, the category of recent releases. Ralph Ineson, Charles Dance, and Bill Nighy have supporting roles in what 2024 horror prequel?
I almost stepped on you for that one. I'm sorry.
That's all good. You are all right, man.
List of people with cool names, in my opinion.
It's a lot of good names.
Yeah.
I have not seen this yet. Put on the list of movies I haven't seen this year.
I will not comment on the movie until the next question.
That's totally fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to, I believe we're up to Antonio.
First Omen?
We'll go to Robert.
I also said the first Omen.
We'll go to Reed.
A lot of fucking horror questions here. First Omen.
We will go to Ryan.
No, I wrote Maxine.
We will go to Rick.
I put the first Omen.
And we will go to JPO.
The first Omen.
The first Omen is correct. Closing the gap a little bit on that question as we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes. Your next question will be coming to you in the category of. I got this. War. In Inglourious Bastards, Aldo Rain carves a Nazi symbol on what specific part of Hans Landa's body? And I will say now, the first Omen, very good. Yeah. Really solid. Very dark, like genuinely scary, which is always fun for like a recent horror movie. I would recommend it.
Sorry. I'm slowly creeping into the horror genre more and more and more.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah. You gotta conquer your fears. I'm not doing it, but I'm trying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Rue.
JPO would get this reference. You ain't got a 4-head, you got a 5-head. Go ahead.
We will go to Ryan.
With the shape of a swastika on his forehead.
We go to Rick.
Forehead.
We'll go to JPO.
Yeah, forehead.
Antonio.
Forehead.
And Robert.
Never heard that all-star version.
I didn't download that one either. We got 13 for Pentamen, 11 for Sexual Chocolate, 8 for Shampoo is Better as we get to your Pent Ultimate question of the round in the category of directors. And it is simply, who directed Bridge of Spies?
Just to make sure this is the penultimate question.
Penultimate, I believe. Right?
No, this is the final one. No, this is
oh, sorry, the final one. My God, I can't count.
Oh. Well, a good game, everybody. This is fun.
My God. Thank you, Payson, for keeping me on track. The whole cursor matching that I'm trying to do on each question, not working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Rick.
I put Steven Spielberg.
We'll go to JPO.
Really, Rick? You put down Steven Spielberg?
We will go to Antonio.
Spielberg.
We will go to Robert.
Good thing I got a perfect round when it doesn't matter. Steven Spielberg.
We'll go to
Steven Spielberg.
And Ryan.
The man who stands. Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg is correct. A close round, but with that, we do say goodnight to Shampoo is Better. A valiant
everybody. Good luck, everybody. You guys kill it.
So we will move on to draw number 9. Their name has a U.S. state in it, and neither of them are American. It's the Jersey Boys. All right, we are back in with the teams, and we're going to roll right into the round with your first question in the category of mystery/thriller. In what specific kind of building are patients supposedly brought to be lobotomized in Shutter Island? A great film.
I've heard it's one I weirdly have not gotten to yet.
Really? You haven't seen it? Oh.
Yeah, I've seen like 4 or 5 Scorsese movies, and this is one of the last ones.
Man, you should get on that. Movie rips. I love it. Top 10 for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Rue.
So the Lighthouse.
We will go to Ryan.
I also said a Lighthouse.
We'll go to Antonio.
This is a good movie for October. Lighthouse.
It is a good movie to watch in October. Robert.
House of Light.
We will go to Dean.
Lighthouse.
And Igor.
Lighthouse.
Clean sweep. Lighthouse is correct. Let's get your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of the 2010s. Which 2010 sequel features a main character who is a Nexus 9 replicant? Sounds like something that like a bunch of nerds in the early 2000s, like before World of Warcraft came out, they'd be like, yeah, I was deep last night in the Nexus last night. Grinding so hard, so much experience.
I hate everything about what you just said. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Blade Runner 2049.
We're going to go to Robert.
This movie meanders, but I love it. Blade Runner 2049.
We'll go Dean.
Blade Runner 2049.
Igor.
Blade Runner 2049.
Rue.
2049.
And Ryan.
Isn't there a VR set called Nexus? So that joke's not far off. Blade Runner 2049
is correct. Another clean sweep. As we get to your next question, the category of romance. Who plays the lead, Ronald Miller, in Can't Buy Me Love?
So, back in 2004, when WoW first came out, were you Alliance or were you Horde?
I've never played it.
Okay, fair. I know the Horde is the orcs. Cody's backstage. He's like, Horde, baby. Let's go. Cody seems like a Horde guy. Oh, Cody's Alliance. Never mind. Okay.
What? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think he understands any of what you're saying either. We're going to go to Dean.
Patrick Dempsey.
We are going to go to Igor.
No idea. John Cusack.
We're going to go to Rue.
Second time this year. If you would have just asked me about the Nick Cannon version, I would have gotten it. Cary Grant.
We're going to go to Ryan.
Fuck! I wrote Dylan McDermott.
We're going to go to Antonio.
I thought it was that version, Rue. I said Nick Cannon.
And we're going to go to Robert.
Patrick Dempsey with a P.
Patrick Dempsey is correct. So 5, 5, 4. As we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of action adventure. Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan star in which 2017 action film? Oh, Cody's shaking his head backstage, was trying to say he doesn't play World of Warcraft. Okay.
I think I was trying to tell you that, Payson.
He's never spent a day in Azeroth.
I don't think he knows what that is.
Never tried to hunt down the Lich King.
No. Neither have I. This all sounds so foreign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
The Medallion.
We'll go to Igor.
It's called The Foreigner.
We will go to Rue.
Thanks, Coho. The Foreigner.
We'll go to Ryan. Damn it.
Directed by one of my favorite James Bond directors, The Foreigner.
We'll go to Antonio.
The Foreigner.
And Robert.
No, I said Skip Trace.
The Foreigner is correct. I didn't even see that I did that. Woof. We are all tied up at 6 across the board. As we get to your next question in the
wait, for again?
6. No. You're gonna go to the category of classics. You're not gonna get me. What kind of bugs are mutated into giant monsters in the 1954 film Them?
I mean, it was October. I had to give it a shot.
I mean, valid point. No.
I mean, met them.
People at home, it's not October. Okay, they don't know that's October now.
We don't know when it's going to release.
They don't know.
It's not
Canonically, it's not October.
Yeah, we know what it's going to be.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Rue.
Another horror question, I guess. Flies?
We are going to go to Ryan.
Ants?
We're going to go to Antonio.
Spiders?
We're going to go to Robert.
Ants.
Son of a bitch.
We're going to go to Dean.
Ants.
And Igor.
This is how you get ants, Coho.
Son of a bitch.
Is correct. Jersey Boys pull ahead by 1, 8 to 7 to 7. As we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of the 2010s. What is Zero's job at the hotel in the Grand Budapest Hotel?
My God. Leave it. If you like gave me a bingo sheet, right, and you're like, which or like odds or whatever, of who would you bet would try and get you to say 666 on a call? I would never Ryan.
Yeah,
Literally, Ryan would have been my last guess of someone who would try to do that.
He did say in the shape of a swastika on our forehead.
Ryan's just off the rails tonight, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Rue, I believe.
I called him a luggage boy? I don't know.
We're going to go to Ryan.
Lobby boy?
We are going to go to Antonio.
I haven't seen this damn movie. I said bellhop.
We are going to go to Robert.
I couldn't think what I said. He carries bags. I couldn't think of what he's called.
We're going to go to Dean.
I said bellhop.
We're going to go to Igor.
Bellhop.
Bellhop is definitely right.
We're going to accept everything. Yeah. Everyone.
Good to know. All right. So 10 for Jersey Boys, 9 for Pentamen and Sexual Chocolate, I believe. Is that where we're at? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you give us the question number, please?
We are on question number 7, the penultimate question in the category of family. Who plays Shaggy in the live-action Scooby-Doo films?
The tension is palpable.
This is another one where we are just like razor's edge of just everyone so close. This entire event, people have just been like, we haven't had like a lot of teams just get left in the dust in these rounds. It's just like that close.
Let's see what happens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Matthew Lillard.
We will go to Robert.
My parents are gonna be so mad at me. Matthew Lillard.
We're gonna go to Dean.
Matthew Lillard.
We'll go to Igor.
Matthew Lillard.
We're gonna go to Rue.
I had Damien stuck in my head for so long. Matthew.
And Ryan.
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard is correct. Damian Lillard should be an Oscar winner as well, Cody, based on the chat. But then we're going to move on to your final question. We have 12 to 11 to 11 as we go to your final question. In what category, Payson?
Your final question coming in the category of romantic comedies. What does Cal ultimately build in his wife's backyard to try and win her back in Crazy Stupid Love?
An all-time great.
Does love make you more crazy or more stupid, Coho?
I would say equal amounts of both. Like, let's be so real.
I think that's the point of the. Cody's saying both. And Cody's a married man. He's lived a life.
He knows. He understands. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat this.
1. All right, that's Sexual Chocolate's repeat. Go ahead, Payson.
Absolutely. What does Cal ultimately build in his wife's backyard to try and win her back in Crazy Stupid Love? I used to have a backyard, Coho.
I did too.
Yeah. Fucking meteor.
Oh, that's not what I thought. That's not where I thought we were going. I was going to say I grew up in an apartment.
No, I just moved out. But before I hear this,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Dean.
Mini golf course.
We'll go to Igor.
Clearly the most romantic thing one can build, a treehouse.
We are going to go to Rue.
Aesthetic gazebo.
We're going to go to Ryan.
I wrote mini golf course.
We're going to go to Antonio.
I said treehouse.
And Robert.
No, I said carnival.
Mini golf course is correct. So with that, sexual Chocolate hangs on, and we will say goodnight to Pen to Men. We'll pass a great
Ryan. Let's go.
As we will bring in number 10. Oh, shit. Who let these guys in here? Matt, Nazario. Fuckers.
Oh, boy.
I don't know who let you guys in here. This is a private event. I don't believe you're invited, but I guess you're here, so you're playing. I don't know. Go ahead and give them their first question in the round, Payson.
Absolutely. Your first question in the category of musicals. Which 2014 movie musical features a potion demanded by a witch where she can't touch any of the ingredients? So, Nazario often says what to every category we say. I'm starting to think it's not just that he doesn't like certain categories. I think he just says it every time. And speaking of Nazario, we do need both hands, buddy.
I have a hearing issue. That is also part of it.
You don't hear from your hands.
English is his second language.
That's another issue.
1. Pens down. We're going to go to Rue.
I said Ella Enchanted.
We're going to go to Ryan.
I said Enchanted.
We're going to go to Dean.
Into the Woods.
We're going to go to Igor.
A lot of sense.
Into the Woods came out that year.
We're going to go to Matt.
Into the Woods.
And Nazario.
I heard which I wrote Into the Woods.
Into the Woods is correct.
Whole lot of sense.
2 for Wine Fuckers, 2 for Jersey Boys, none for Sexual Chocolate as we get to your second question in the category of the Oscars.
Come on.
How many Oscars did Forrest Gump win?
Also known as a guess a number question if you have no idea.
It really is.
I was in a production of Into the Woods when I was 14.
Oh, really?
Man,
Yeah.
Really?
I played the cow. Milky white.
That makes sense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Dean.
4.
We're going to go to Igor.
6.
We are going to go to Matt.
6.
We are going to go to Nazario.
8.
We're going to go to Rue.
I said 4.
We're going to go to Ryan.
I also said 4.
6 is correct.
Damn.
So we'll move on to your next question from Basic.
Okay.
The next question, we come to the category of scores and soundtracks. Oscar-winning composer composed the scores for Patton and Chinatown. Have you ever been to Chinatown, Coho? Oh, well, you've never been to San Francisco. Never mind. My bad.
I am not. I have not been to San Francisco.
Yeah. Reminder to
I mean, other cities have Chinatowns.
That's true as well. 5, 4. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Matt.
Junkie XO.
To Nazario.
This is one of the older ones I know. Jerry Goldsmith.
We'll go to Rue.
Elmer Bernstein.
We'll go to Ryan.
Oh, I said Thomas Newman.
We'll go to Dean.
I said Bernard Herrmann.
And we'll go to Igor.
It's like Charles Bernstein.
Jerry Goldsmith is the correct answer. So Wildfuckers will pull ahead by 1 here as we will go to your next question in the category of Westerns. What is the nickname of the main character in Pale Rider?
Camera's making me look a little pale tonight. You're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good.
Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go back to Rue.
The dude.
We are going to go to Ryan.
I just said Ryder.
We're going to go to Dean.
I said Outlaw.
We'll go to Igor.
The Drifter.
We'll go to Matt.
Ooh. Whitey?
And we'll go to Nazario.
I was between that and Ghost. I went with Ghost.
All incorrect, looking for Preacher.
Preacher.
Nice.
As we'll move on to your next question from Payson, your 5th question.
Yes, your 5th question in the category of 1980s. Matthew Broderick plays high school student David Lightman in which 1980s sci-fi film? A, we asked a question about being pale. This guy's named David Lightman. Light. Yeah, you got it, Matt. Thank you.
There you go.
Shout out to Bakugan.
You hear the crickets. There's a reason. You're gonna get fired, basically. You're gonna get us fired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
War Games.
We will go to Igor.
War Games.
We will go to Matt.
War Games.
We will go to Nazario.
I went with Project Monkey.
We'll go to Rue.
So the Outsiders.
And we'll go to Ryan.
Oh, shit. War Games.
War Games is correct. Sexual chocolate on the board. As we go to your 6th question in the category of animation. Kevin Hart voices Snowball the rabbit in which animated franchise?
So I was gonna say I saw the name Lightman. It reminded me that in Bakugan, one of the 6 types, your Bakugan can be as light, aka chaos. What was your favorite type of Bakugan, Koho?
I saw the trailers. I don't know that.
Okay. I was a Ventus guy. Wind.
Is there a red one? I don't know.
Yeah, Pyrus. Pyrus.
Okay, there you go. That's my pick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Matt.
The Secret Life of Pets.
We're gonna go to Nazario.
Is it The Secret Life of Pets?
We're gonna go to Rue.
Secret Life of Pets.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna go to Ryan.
The Secret Life of Pets.
We're gonna go to Dean.
The Secret Life of Pets.
And we're going to Igor.
That makes sense. I didn't think Watership Down had a made it
Secret Life of Pets is correct. Very different from Watership Down. We have Rewind Fuckers with 7, Jersey Boys with 6, Sexual Chocolate with 3. As we go to the 7th question of the round, your penultimate in the category of what, Payson?
Your category of recent releases. You will find the character of Lance Slashblade in what recent release? There's no reason about me getting mad every time you say penultimate. You're just going to keep saying it, right?
It's a bit. Yes, I will continue this bit until I die. I've been doing this bit for 7 years. It's not going away now.
It's going to sound dark. I feel like a spouse who has just accepted that their partner's going to keep cheating on them, but they don't want to divorce.
This is insane.
We call it repeat.
Repeat for Sexual Chocolate.
In the category of recent releases, you will find the character of Lance Slashblade in what recent release? Maybe that was a little extreme, but hey.
A little?
I'm a boy of extremities, Koho.
What are you talking about?
It's been a weird year.
Gotta take it up to 11.
It's been 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matt.
Boy Kills World.
We'll go to Nazario.
Is it Boy Kills World?
We'll go to Rue.
Said Inside Out 2.
We'll go to Ryan.
Max. I just wrote Maxine.
We'll go to Dean.
I have no idea. I also wrote Maxine.
And Igor.
Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2 is correct. So Jersey Boys draws even with Ryan Farker Sexual Chocolate, gets within 2 there, as we will go.
Wait, what's the score?
To 6 or 7 to 7 to 4. Yeah, sorry.
Within
7
3.
7 to 4.
Yeah.
Within 3. As we move to your final question of the round in the category of the 1970s. A character named Grandpa fails to kill a woman with a hammer, leading her to escape at the end of which 1970s horror film?
Wow.
Nice.
Hate it when this happens to you.
I understand. It's your regular Saturday night.
Yeah. Happened to me last week. Me and my buddy Eric.
This happened to my buddy Eric. What?
It's the greatest letterbox review of all time.
Really the greatest.
4 stars.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go back to Rue.
I want to see Danny DeVito do this and throw Mama from the train.
We're gonna go to Ryan.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We're gonna go to Dean.
Yeah, I blanked.
We're gonna go to Igor.
The Hills Have Eyes.
We're gonna go to Matt
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
and Nazario.
Grandpa's a dumbass. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is correct. With that, a valiant run, but we say goodnight to Sexual Chocolate. Crazy run there, guys.
We'll
May see you in the final match. Who knows? But for now, we say goodnight. All right, so we bring in draw number 11. It is Brian and Brandon. It is Great Scott. So we'll go ahead and move you guys around just a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. Your first question in the round comes in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays the agent Max Walker in Time Cop?
Max Walker.
Sorry, what was it?
Just traveling through time. I was gonna say Max Walker seems like just a generic movie character name. Like you had to turn in your script on time and you realize you forgot to name your name and you're like, Max Walker.
True. I agree with that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Dean.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We'll go to Igor.
JCVD.
We'll go to Matt.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We'll go to Nazario.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We will go to Brian.
Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose Jim Caviezel.
And Brandon.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is correct. As we get your next question from Pacey.
Yes, your next question will come to you in the category of crime. Which 1991 crime film follows a gangster with the real name Benjamin Siegel? This should be a fun round. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's true. Yeah. This is just a tight game. Like we only have like a handful more teams to get in here, and it's
Sexual Chocolate on a heck of a run, and now we have like
they did.
Yeah, they're now all fresh.
Sexual Chocolate. I just dominated for like a lot, like almost an hour and a half of just straight trivia answering. It's crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Matt.
Bugsy?
We'll go to Nazario.
That makes more sense. Brooklyn Tale.
We'll go to Brian.
Boys in the Hood.
We'll go to Brandon.
Put Donnie Brasco.
We'll go to Dean.
It's not Goodfellas.
And Igor.
Bugsy.
Bugsy is correct. 3 to 1 as we get to your next question, the category of coming of age / teen. How does Lady Bird break her arm in Lady Bird?
One of my favorites.
It's a great movie. I remember during just like Oscar season when my theater started getting these, back when I worked at the AMC, I was the only person in my theater watching this movie. It was a delightful time.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that. Just
I
walked in.
saw it once by myself, and one time I took my family because it was one of those where it meant so much to me. I was like, I want you guys.
Sorry, guys. Can I get a technical? I think I just glued back in. Am I lagging still?
Yeah, we'll give you the technical. Go ahead.
Fair enough. Thank you.
All right, your question again is, how does Lady Bird break her arm in Lady Bird?
We get that happens. Just yeah.
Damn, great movie.
Wouldn't she break her wing in Lady Bird though?
You'd think.
Before she transforms.
And this is why it didn't win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Yeah, the last also, guys. I put bike crash.
We'll go to Brandon.
It jumps out of a car.
We will go to Dean.
Jumps out of a moving car.
We'll go to Igor.
That bike accident.
We'll go to Matt.
Jumps out of moving car.
And Nazario.
He does jump out of a moving car.
Jumps out of a moving car, correct. 5 for Fuckers, 4 for Jersey Boys, 2 for Great Scott. As we get to your next question with Payson.
Yes, your next question in the category of comedy. Who plays Holly Golightly in Breakfast at Tiffany's? Yeah, Brandon, seeing my disgust in certain bits that should have died long ago. It was never funny when that other guy did it on that other show. It's not funny now. Don't do it. You're messing up the players. Stop. Holy shit.
You know what you just did now, right?
3, 2, 1. Ben's down. We'll go to Dean.
Audrey Hepburn.
We'll go to Igor.
Audrey Hepburn.
We'll go to Matt.
Audrey Hepburn.
We'll go to Nazario.
It was between Audrey and Catherine. I went with Audrey.
We'll go to Brian.
Audrey Hepburn.
And Brian.
Audrey Hepburn.
That is correct. As we will move on to your next question, the category of family, 5th of the round. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Detective John Kimball in what crime comedy?
Look, I know what I've opened myself up to. I like to say, like the great Marshall Mathers, there are many people out there like me. I'm just the only one that has the balls to say it in front of y'all.
Okay.
I'm not going to rap. I know Cody would be very upset if I got. Actually, he does like Eminem. I wonder if he would be okay with me rapping Eminem.
The word
white rappers. I think of
Not
Eminem.
according to the chat.
5, 4,
Are you secretly dissing Diddy too?
2, 1. Pens down. We are going to. I believe we're back to Matt.
Kindergarten Cop.
We'll go to Nazario.
Kindergarten Cop.
We'll go to Brian.
It's not a tuba. Kindergarten Cop.
We'll go to Brandon.
Kindergarten Cop.
We'll go to Dean.
Kindergarten Cop.
And Igor.
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop is correct. We'll get to your 6th question of the round from Payson.
After your 6th question, we come in the category of sports. Who plays center fielder Willie Mays Hayes in Major League?
Sorry, I cut out. I got technical. Sorry about that.
Who plays center fielder Willie Mays Hayes in Major League? I believe Willie Mays was the name of a real baseball player.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Canadian internet, clearly. The villain here.
My fault.
And after base plated infomercials.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Brian.
Machine 2, is it Charlie Sheen?
We'll go to Brandon.
Wesley Snipes.
We are going to go to Dean.
Wesley Snipes.
We'll go to Igor.
That's right. Dennis Haysbert. That's the other guy.
We're going to go to Matt.
Wesley Snipes.
And Nazario.
The Daywalker, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes is correct. As we will move on to your penultimate question of the round in the category of classics. How has the new Master Thief masquerading as the cat related to John Robbie's friend Foussard in To Catch? I'm going to say that again. My bad. How was the new Master Thief masquerading as the cat related to John Robbie's friend Foussard in To Catch a Thief?
Oh.
Yeah.
You changed one letter, but it made all the difference. I'm just going to tell all the players we need a semi-specific answer.
Yeah.
Semi.
I was trying to maneuver the grammar of that. It was
Matt doing the thing that all players do, where I've said semi-specific millions of times. I've explained it, and he's like, "What do you mean?" Take a guess.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are back to Dean.
Daughter.
We're gonna go to Igor.
Daughter.
We're gonna go to Matt.
Daughter.
I'll go to Nazario.
I was gonna write parent. I said father son.
We're gonna go to Brian.
Sibling?
And we're gonna go to Brandon.
This question put my brain in a blender. I put cousin.
It put my brain in a blender as well. Daughter is correct. As we will go to your final question of the round from Payson.
Yes, your final question will be coming in the category of the 1990s. Which 1990s film features a young man who goes through several therapists before finding out one who can help him? Real talk. The reason why we say semi-specific is because it's a family member. You can't say child. You can't say sibling. You can't say parent.
How many reviews do we get during the match?
One per round.
Repeat that shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Category 1990s. Which 1990s film features a young man who goes through several therapists before finding one who can help him?
That is very general.
Yeah.
Well, this is general movie trivia. So there you go.
No kernels here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Matt.
Goodwill Hunting?
We'll go to Nazario.
That definitely applies to Goodwill Hunting.
I will go to Brian.
Go with Hunting.
I will go to Brandon.
Goodwill Hunting.
We'll go to Dean.
Damn, I went straight to analyze this.
And we'll go to Igor.
I mean, I went to Primal Fear. So.
Goodwill Hunting is correct. So the final score, Ryan Funkers is 14, Jersey Boys 11, which means Great Scots 9 means we will be saying goodnight to Brandon and Brian. Valiant effort, guys. We will see you guys real soon. And that means we are so close to the end of the night. Guys, I'm so excited to get to the final stretch. I'm just going to tell you who number 12 is. One team's going to be so excited. We have Mike.
Jim! Mike! Fucking Nazario! We can't lose now because he can't tell us what to do wrong.
Fuck you, Nazario.
Period. All right.
There are dildos in drive-away dolls, Mike.
Yes.
All right. Payson, do you want to go ahead and give them their first question of the round?
Yeah, I'll do this. This is going to go wild. Cody's asking, can you turn your cam, Jim? Jim.
Can I turn it? Like, I don't know. Like,
yes,
I'm on my phone. Is there a setting for like?
Yeah, just make it be able to spin around, like unlock the thing.
Unlock your
What do you have?
I don't know.
I like it. It makes their team a T.
Is it an
I'm
Android
just-
or an Apple one?
I'm on my phone. It's an Android, so.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Working.
I'm sorry.
1 second.
Shut up.
We'll go.
It's better at most things, but not this.
I don't have my phone, so I can't help.
Keep your hands on screen, you'll be fine. There we go.
All right.
All right, your first question this round will be coming in the category of biopics. What historical figure does Meryl Streep play in The Iron Lady? You know, I was thinking about Dean putting Analyze This, and I was like, does that count? And I was like, we did say young man. I don't think De Niro would be considered a young man in the 90s at that point.
It's forever young.
That's fair.
Now the song cues right in.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dean.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher.
We'll go to Igor.
Maggie Thatcher, Milk Snatcher.
We'll go to Matt.
Margaret Thatcher.
We will go to Nazario.
Margaret Thatcher.
We'll go to we'll go to Mike.
Margaret Thatcher.
And Jim.
I'm sorry, I don't have my whiteboard because Coho didn't remind me until 2 hours ago. Margaret Thatcher. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Yeah, I did see your Margaret Thatcher.
I see it.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher.
There you go.
We see it.
We got you. Okay.
Cool.
2 to 2 is get your next question in the category of the 2000s. The main character in Happy Feet is what specific type of animal?
And we do need both on screen, Nazario. Thank you.
I was thinking about how specific. He says specific.
That's
This might be the only round where we see a physical fist fight happen on camera.
Cool.
I don't know with which combination of people, but there will be one.
Some
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Matt.
Penguin?
We will go to Nazario.
But he said it's specific enough to say penguin.
We'll go to Mike.
Penguin.
We'll go to Jim.
I wrote works at a newspaper. No, I'm kidding. I wrote penguin.
We will go to Dean.
Penguin.
And we'll go to Igor.
Was this going to cause controversy? Emperor Penguin?
Penguin is correct. As we move on to the category of directors with Facing.
Yeah. Your third question. Who directed Scanners and Dead Ringers? Took me a second, but Igor is correct. It is Emperor Penguin.
There you go. So we are all tied up at 4s across the board on the third question of the round.
Do a quick scan of the document before this match. Get it?
Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat the question?
That is the repeat for Jim for the round. The question again from Payson.
Who directed Scanners and Dead Ringers? I was about to say something, but it would be a big hint, so I'm not going to say it.
Is that like a Waldo notebook or something, Jim? It looks amazing.
It's my girlfriend's speech therapy is dynamite.
Nice.
Humble bragging world. He has a girlfriend.
5.
Congrats.
4, 3.
Absolutely. Congrats.
2, 1. Pens down. We start with Mike.
David Cronenberg.
We'll go to Jim.
I don't know, but Joel Schumacher directs movies.
I will go to Dean.
David Cronenberg.
Igor.
David Cronenberg.
Matt.
David Cronenberg.
And Nazario.
David Cronenberg.
David Cronenberg is correct. As we move on to your fourth question in the category of actors and actresses, name both Coen Brothers films to feature J.K. Simmons.
I was about to say on that last question, Igor and Dean might get kicked out of their own country for missing that question, but I was like, oh, that is a huge hint.
Yeah.
Because Cronenberg is Canadian.
Yeah, it is. That would have been a big hint. Glad you didn't do that.
We like these guys, the Coen brothers, you and I.
Yeah, big fans.
And I don't want to say anything because it's literally named the film, so.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're back to Dean.
No, I blanked.
Igor.
Couldn't get anything in time.
Matt.
Burn After Reading and Hail Caesar.
We'll go to Nazario.
The Lady Killers and A Single Man.
We'll go to Mike.
I had The Lady Killers and Hail Caesar.
And Jim.
I wrote Hail Caesar and Fargo.
Matt and
Nazario
Nazario, if you work together on that round, you'd got it. The answers are Burn After Reading and The Lady Killers. So no points awarded as we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of romance. A womanizing songwriter tries to woo his neighbor who shares a phone line with him in which romance film?
We don't use the word
Sounds like a
woo.
press.
Fair. What'd you say, Koa?
I said we don't use the word woo enough.
Yeah, trying to woo someone, trying to get them to fall in love with you. Like, man, I'm gonna go out and woo a woman tonight.
Sure. Took it too far again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are gonna go to Matt.
Crazy Heart.
We will go to Nazario.
Musical lyrics.
We will go to Mike.
Don't have anything.
I will go to Jim.
I wrote what Mike did.
We'll go to Dean.
I wrote what Jim did.
We'll go to Igor.
What's your number? The name of a movie?
It is, but none of you are correct. The answer we were looking for was Pillow Talk.
Of course.
Sharing phone lines is an old thing, isn't it?
We'll move on to your sixth question of the round in the category of comic book movies, score being 6-5. Who plays the assassin Fox in Wanted? Once again,
I'm gonna make you feel wanted. I believe that's a song.
It is.
Okay. I don't know any other lyrics of that song. I think it's like, I will stand you up. I'll stop.
Yeah,
Please stop. Okay.
Let's stop that. 5, 4,
It's not
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Mike.
Angelina Jolie.
We'll go to Jim.
I went for the guy in that movie, Jim McAvoy.
We will go to Dean.
I went with Morgan Freeman.
We will go to Igor.
Angelina Jolie.
We will go to Matt.
Angelina Jolie.
And Nazario.
It's pretty foxy, Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is correct. So separated by a point across the board, 8-7-6. As we get to your next question from Payson, your penultimate.
Yes, your penultimate question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who directed 2002's Solaris?
I was gonna say it is really fun to have Nazario and Matt playing GM.
Mike. I'll be honest. When Dean said Morgan Freeman on that question, I was like, "Oh shit, is he also called Fox?" And I was like, "No, you idiot. He's called Fox in the Dark Knight trilogy."
The Batman movies, Payson.
God, Payson.
I'm calling myself a weirdo.
Rip it.
Okay, that's rewind.
Yep. Who directed 2002's Solaris?
We've crossed the 2-hour filming threshold, and we're almost there.
Not bad.
Well, I'm gonna hate myself.
Just getting there, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're gonna go to Dean.
Steven Soderbergh.
That's
to Eagle.
No, didn't have that.
We'll go to Matt.
Steven Soderbergh.
Go to Nazario.
I knew every movie but his name. Fuck.
We'll go to Mike.
Don't have it.
We'll go to Jim.
What Mike said.
All right, so the score being 9-8 to 6. As we get to your final question of the round in the category of drama. How does Robert Paulson die in Fight Club?
Hey, I have a really funny story with this movie. My ex's dad was named Robert Paulson, and when I would interact with him, I would often say, "You're a man, and your name is Robert Paulson." And he'd be like, Fight Club. And he'd be like, cool guy. He was a cool guy, Robert Paulson was.
You're breaking the first rule because you're talking about it.
Oh.
But
Oh my gosh, get a new
5,
fucking
4, 3, 2, 1. It just gets you to shut up. I don't know. Pens down. We'll go to Matt.
He is shot by a gun.
We'll go to Nazario.
I said fighting.
We'll go to Mike.
I had heart attack.
We'll go to Jim.
I said shot, but not by a gun. So
We'll go to Dean.
I thought he was crushed by that rolling boulder.
And Igor.
Shot.
Shot is correct. But with that, we do say goodnight to Mike and Jim.
Jim! Mike, Jim!
Good show to see you guys. And that brings us to number 13, which is unlucky for everyone here because making their return to Movie Melee, it is the former team champions, Brian Michaels, Joseph Olivas, the Wild Stallions.
I knew it was going to happen.
You guys got to do the guitar thing.
And I think we should also mention the winners of the 20 Tag Team Turmoil.
They did the 2020 Turmoil winners. So we'll go ahead. We'll jump right in with your first question of this round, which is from the category of the 2010s. Who plays JoJo's mother, Rosie, in Jojo Rabbit?
Okay. I see the word JoJo. I got to ask you, who is your favorite JoJo?
Rabbit.
Joseph Joestar is the correct answer.
Holy fuck. Twice in one night.
Ooh. Zario might be blanking, which would be fatal.
4, 3.
Repeat that shit.
That
Shit.
is Winefuckers repeat for the round. Who plays JoJo's mother, Rosie, in Jojo Rabbit?
So I'm guessing you have not seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I have not. You've told me so many times. We try to pitch each other on the same show, opposite each other. You try and get me to watch JoJo. I try and get you to watch Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, yeah. That's always the trade, and we're never willing to do it.
No, we're not.
One day.
It's too much. It's too much TV. I get
Very
it.
similar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Dean.
I hate myself.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
We will go to Igor.
Scarlett Johansson.
We'll go to Matt.
Scarlett Johansson.
We'll go to Zario.
Fuck. No way.
We will go to Brian.
Scarlett Johansson.
And Joseph.
I'm partial to JoJo's Circus. Scarlett Johansson.
That is a good callback. Scarlett Johansson is correct. As we'll move on to your second question in the category of family from Payson. Sorry, my bad.
Joseph just took me back there, but we're going to head into your second question in the category of family. The characters Flesh Lump Eater, Blood Bottler, Mr. Tibbs, and Runt appear in which 2016 family film?
Yeah, no, I just totally stepped on you on that question. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
We're dancing towards the end at this point.
These are some fun names that you would see in a family film.
Unreal names. Some weird names. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Matt.
In the Heat of the Night.
We will go to Nazario.
Mars Dates Moms.
We'll go to Brian.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
We'll go to Joseph.
This is wrong. A Wrinkle in Time.
We'll go to Dean.
Nothing.
And Igor.
Paranorman.
All incorrect. We're looking for the BFG.
Right.
So we will move on to your next question, the category of music. In 2011's The Muppets, when we first meet Miss Piggy, she is an editor for what magazine in Paris?
As a reminder to all committers, we do need both hands on screen. Thank you. Yep. Do you have any favorite? I was about to ask you, do you have any favorite magazines, Coho? But I'm like, you know what? We probably shouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah, that's why we shouldn't be talking.
Just name all the ones but that one.
Oh,
I definitely have one, and then I'll tell you in the next.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brian.
No idea. What was Vogue?
We'll go to Joseph.
I also put Vogue.
We'll go to Dean.
Vogue.
We'll go to Igor.
Also, no idea. Vogue.
We'll go to Matt.
I have a Vogue idea.
And Nazario.
Vogue.
Vogue is correct for the clean sweep. We'll move on to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of horror. In House of Wax, the main group of kids are on the way to what specific type of event before stopping to camp for the night at the beginning of the film? Yeah, my magazine, easily rest in peace, died 12 years ago. Nintendo Power. That's where I got
I was a Disney Adventures magazine guy.
Fair. Nice. That sounds fun.
They had some great Pirates of the Caribbean comics in those. Just
something you would enjoy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
They take out a football and throw it around. So I'm going to go football game.
We'll go to Igor.
Concert.
We'll go to Matt.
Concert.
We'll go to Nazario.
I said cool back.
We'll go to Brian.
A music concert.
And we will go to Joseph.
I said prom dance.
One of you is correct. It is a football game. So Dean will get that 1 point lead there for Jersey Boys. As we go to your next question, category of mystery thriller. How does Sylvia, the woman Chris sees at the window, die in 1987's The Bedroom Window?
Not to invoke certain former competitors, this seems like a movie Mike would love.
It's true.
No idea. I just saw 80s. It's called The Bedroom Window. Someone dies. It's like, that's Mike Hanley.
It's rather unfortunate that, he's not here to talk about it with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Matt.
She's eaten by the bed.
We will go to Nazario.
Jumps off the window.
We will go to Brian.
Fire.
We'll go to Joseph.
I guessed strangled.
We'll go to Dean.
Also guess strangled.
And Igor.
The trademark answer by Igor falls from a significant height.
The answer we have here is stabbed, so none of you would be correct on that one. 5 for Jersey Boys, 4 for Wild Stallions, 3 for Rewind Fuckers as we get to your next question, which is in the category of war. Who plays Captain Miller in Saving Private Ryan?
I believe that was my question, but
Oh, did I? I am so sorry.
you are totally good. You're totally good.
Listen, it's getting to a point where I can't remember who said the last one at this point, so yeah. You can have the next two. That's fine. You do the next two. I'll take the round off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brian.
Tom Hanks.
We'll go to Joseph.
I also said Tom Hanks.
We'll go to Dean.
Tom Hanks.
We'll go to Igor.
Tom Hanks.
We'll go to Matt.
Colin's dad. Tom Hanks.
And we'll go to Nazario.
Tom Hanks.
Clean sweep. 7 Jersey Boys, 6 Wild Stallions, 5 are Wine Fuckers. It's a close game as we get to the penultimate question from Mason.
As your penultimate question in the category of romance, John Goodman, Holly Hunter, and Richard Dreyfuss appear in which 1989 romance film? I'm not sure if Brian made a face when you said penultimate question. You doing that all night? Okay, you did good. Yeah, all night. Commented the first time, and I was like, "This is a losing battle."
Listen, I haven't changed in so many years. It's not changing now. It's fortunately for all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
Always.
We'll go to Igor.
Always.
We'll go to Matt.
Always.
We'll go to Nazario.
Always.
We'll go to Brian.
Always.
And Joseph.
Always.
always is correct for the clean sweep. 9 to 8 to 7 as we go to the final question of the round from Payson.
Yes, your final question in the category of the 1970s. What is the first name of the young possessed girl in The Exorcist?
Fuck. Dawn by Black Widow. Fucking shit.
Sorry, man.
Unfortunate. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what's about to happen right now?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Matt.
Nothing.
I will go to Nazario.
Reagan.
We'll go to Brian.
Reagan.
We'll go to Joseph.
Reagan.
We'll go to Dean.
Reagan.
And we go to Igor.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Reagan.
Reagan is correct. So with that, we say goodnight to Rewind Fuckers in what has been a great run for you guys. We'll see you at the end of it. As we now bring in number 14. This is a team that we're excited to see. The former Movie Melee team champions, Jake Meltzer, Bill Carriola. It is Kumite.
You thought we weren't going to be here?
Hello.
Come on now.
And I should mention this once again, the winners of the 2021 Tag Team Turmoil.
Yeah, we have both Turmoil winners from before here tonight. It's crazy.
This got fun.
Why?
All right. So, Payson, you want to go ahead and give them their first question of the round?
Yes, yes, it is strange magic.
Yep. Your first question will be coming to you in the category coming of age / teen. Who plays Data in the Goonies? Damn it. Palpable here. You've now seen all the teams. This is going to be the second to last round.
Second to last round. Yep. Your penultimate round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
Kehi Kwan.
We will go to Igor.
Kiwi Kwan.
We will go to Brian.
Okay, Hui Kwan.
We'll go to Joseph.
I don't know if I was going to say this, but Oscar winner Ki Hui Kwan.
We'll go to Jake.
Kehi Kwan.
And Bill.
I could not remember his name.
Sorry. Is correct. As we move on to your next question in the category of comedy. In Elf, what type of store does Buddy accidentally get a job working in because he is dressed like the other employees?
Here's the thing, like your whole like pentultimate thing. It's not that it's just a bad joke. It's not even clever. Like you're not even being clever. You're just adding a word a letter that just should not be there.
My response, eat shit. I don't know. 5, 4,
fair,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brian.
Department store?
We will go to Joseph.
I thought you were asking for the name of it. I guessed Kmart.
We'll go to Jake.
I believe it's Gimbals, but I believe it's a department store.
We will go to Brian. Or Bill. Jesus.
Well, I had department store anyway, so.
We'll go to Dean.
Erase department and put toy store.
We will go to Igor.
I didn't erase department, but I did put Toy Store.
Toy store is what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe Gimbals is the specific. I think department store is correct.
I do believe it is the toy section of a department store. I'm willing to give department store.
So that's 2 for Kumite and 1 for
Joseph.
Yes. All right. So that is 4 to 3 to 3. Jersey Boys lead as we go to your next question, Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. The Pan-Pacific Defense Corps is a law enforcement unit in which sci-fi franchise?
Man, all these rounds have just been like separated by like.
Yeah. I think we had like one blowout round, but other than that, it's
like one blowout, really. Maybe 2, but not even.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
I'll use a repeat.
All right, that is Kumite's repeat for the round.
Yes, in the category of sci-fi fantasy, the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps is a law enforcement unit in which sci-fi franchise?
And this is a film that was released, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
This is.
We do not ask
I
about.
don't know.
You know what? Valid question. Fly. 5,
At least I didn't ask what year it came out.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Jake.
All I could think of was Judge Dredd.
We will go to Bill.
I had no idea. I'm going to guess Pacific Rim sounds kind of correct.
We're going to go to Dean.
Pacific Rim.
We're going to go to Igor.
Law enforcement was throwing me off, but I said Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
we're going to go to Brian.
Exact same thinking. Pacific Rim.
And Joseph.
I said Hellboy.
Pacific Rim is correct.
And I've never seen any of those films.
Kumite and Stallions tied with 4. All right. Your question in the category of Westerns.
Oh, God.
Who directed Sergeant Rutledge, How the West Was Won, and Two Rode Together? Sounds intense.
How was the West one?
Great question. I'm sure if you watched it.
I'm going to write a name down.
Good strategy.
It's probably wrong. It's fine.
3, 2.
Can I get a repeat? We don't have a repeat.
1. Hands down. We will go to the Jersey Boys with Dean.
We got John Ford.
We'll go to Igor.
Sergio Leone.
We'll go to Brian.
John Ford.
We'll go to Joseph.
John Ford.
We'll go to Jake.
Thought that'd be too easy. I said Robert Aldrich.
And we'll go to Bill.
I also guessed Sergio Leone.
John Ford is correct. So Jersey Boys up to 7, while Stallions swinging it to 6. Kumite with 4. As we move to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question in the category of drama. After seeing his father murdered, young Frankie McGuire grows up and joins the IRA in which 1997 drama?
5th question of the round. It's a very close game.
Very, very close.
We'll get to that point where I'm like, oh.
Yeah, where I'm just like.
I can see the finish line. And I'm like getting excited.
I use my repeat, please.
All right, that is Stallions repeat.
In the category of drama, after seeing his father murdered, young Frankie McGuire grows up and joins the IRA in which 1997 drama?
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Brian.
Devil's Own.
We'll go to Joseph.
Also put the Devil's Own.
We'll go to Jake.
Wow, I am the worst player ever today. The boxer.
We'll go to Bill.
I guessed the Devil's Own.
We will go to Dean.
Yeah, I wrote down The Firm.
We'll go to Igor.
The Devil's Own.
The Devil's Own is correct. 8 to 5. As we get to your 6th question, the category of comic book movies. How does Bruce Willis's character John Hardigan kill himself at the end of Sin City?
Now, remind me, does the IRA stand for Irish Republican Army?
Correct. You're about to get fired. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is the last repeat for all 3 now with Jersey Boys. Your question with comic movies. How does Bruce Willis's character John Hardigan kill himself at the end of Sin City?
Yeah, I was tempting fate there. I decided no.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good choice. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. We'll go to Jake.
Hangs himself.
We'll go to Bill.
He shoots himself in the head.
We will go to Dean.
That's an explosion.
And we will go to Igor.
Shoots himself.
We will go to Brian.
Gunshot.
And we will go to Joseph.
Shoots himself in the head.
Shooting himself is correct. 10 for Stallions, 9 for Jersey Boys, 6 for Kumite. As we get to your penultimate question in the round, in the category of the 2010s, Moneyball centers on what sport?
This wasn't a competition. I remember there was one year where I think it was this year with Fandom's last one standing, where Nick was like, "Hey, what do you think is the easiest question in the match? Looking at this turmoil? Welcome."
Yeah. There you go. You found it. Award winner.
Maybe.
Yeah, editor will tell us. They're going to watch a while back anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Dean.
Baseball.
We will go to Igor.
Baseball.
We'll go to Brian.
Baseball.
We'll go to Joseph.
Basket. No, baseball.
We'll go to Jake.
Baseball.
And Bill.
Baseball.
Baseball is correct across the board. 12 to 11 to 8 as we get to the final question of the round. We'll go to Payson for it.
Yes, your final question in the category of 1990s. Which 1999 Joe Johnston directed biopic features Jake Gyllenhaal, Chris Cooper, and Laura Dern? Watching a lot of Laura Dern recently.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep,
Yep. Sorry. Totally was like, wait, what are you doing? Yeah. Can't wait to get to the end of that. I did that math in the group chat involving that whole series, and it's astounding the difference.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Dean.
I thought of it last second, but I didn't get it out.
Igor.
October Sky.
We'll go to Brian.
October Sky.
Joseph.
Bill, real quickly, what's on your board? October Sky.
Jake.
I'm sorry, Bill. October Sky.
And Bill.
It's a movie you don't want to watch, Joseph. I'm pretty sure this is Navy SEALs.
October Sky is correct. But with that, with a final score of 14 to 12 to 9, we do say goodnight to Kumite. Valiant effort, guys. We love seeing you. But we do have to say goodnight as we will now move into the final round. Well, I should probably move these guys around to determine who is our quote-unquote official winner of the night. The Jersey Boys, Wild Stallions, going head-to-head tonight as we go to the first question of this round in the category of directors. Your question is, who directed Something's Gotta Give, The Holiday, and It's Complicated?
Coho, you got to be thinking, both of ththese teams has got to be wondering, something's got to give for the other team to let up at this point.
They do. Jersey Boys playing a hell of a run right now with rounds. I will have to tally the math if they caught sexual chocolate, but it'd be interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dean.
Nora Ephron.
We'll go to Igor.
Rob Marshall.
We'll go to Brian.
Nora, but I went with Nancy Meyer.
We'll go to Joseph.
I said Nancy Myers as well.
Nancy Myers is the correct answer. So 2-0 Wild Stallions as we get to your second question from Payson.
Yes, your second question will come to you in the category of scores and soundtracks. In Challengers, what song is Toshi dancing to when Art and Patrick see her at the party? I have been waiting to ask this. I should say, see her at her party.
Valid. You really like this movie.
I love this movie. This scene is incredible.
Is this your number one of the year so far?
My two.
Number 2. Oh, well, yeah.
Different Zendaya movie.
Fair. Yeah. Same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Brian.
I don't even have a joke answer.
We will go to Joseph.
Call back to another match. California Dreamin'.
We will go to Dean.
And just guessed Shake It Off.
And Igor.
Couldn't get it down in time.
Looking for Hot in Here. So no one gets the points for that. As we'll move to your third question, the category of biopics. Which 2017 biopic directed by Doug Liman stars Tom Cruise?
We are 6 questions away from knowing which 2 teams will be competing in the #1 contender match.
It's true.
This
This
is
is it. We're at the end of the turmoil run right now.
Yeah.
It's been a great turmoil. For bringing it back, oh, fire.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the best. Who knows? 5,
Could be.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Dean.
American made.
We go to Igor.
American made.
We go to Brian.
American made.
And Joseph.
American made.
American made is correct. As we go to your 4th question from Payson.
Yes, your 4th question will be coming to you in the category of mystery thriller. What is Gray Smith's job before becoming an author in Zodiac? It's originally going to be what is Gray Smith's job, but then I was like, wait, he writes a book, and he gets paid for that.
He gets paid for that.
Yep.
Good catch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian. We will go to Joseph.
I said cartoonist.
I will go to Dean.
I wrote reporter.
And we'll go to Igor.
I also said reporter.
Cartoonist is correct. So 5 Italians. As you get your next question in the category of sports. What task does Mr. Han originally have Dre do over and over before moving on to actual kung fu techniques in 2010's The Karate Kid?
I think many people could tell you what Miyagi tells Daniel to do in the first one. Can you remember what the characters do in the remake?
So at what point does the remake become part of the rest of it? You know, when are we actually going to bring that in?
Is Cobra Kai over?
Not yet.
Okay, well,
There's
you
still
never
some
know.
parts of the last season.
You never know.
You never know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dean.
I wrote really quickly at the end, so I wrote jacket on, jacket off.
We will go to Igor.
No idea. Moa's lawn.
We'll go to Brian.
Never saw the remake, so I just guessed Wax's car.
And Joseph.
He also technically is told to hang up his jacket.
Hang up his jacket or jacket on, jacket off. Those are both correct answers to that. So 6-3 as we get to your 6th question of the match from Payson.
Yes, your 6th question will be coming to you in the category of action adventure. Which singer plays Auntie Entity, the ruler of Bartertown in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? Lots of movies that are going to be coming to Fandom next year are being asked about right now.
It's true. There's a lot of now Fandom films making appearances in tonight's Turmoil.
Yep. Whew.
Almost
a mixed
5,
bag.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Tina Turner.
We'll go to Joseph.
I don't want to fight no more. Tina Turner.
We'll go to Dean.
Tina Turner.
And we'll go to Igor.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner is correct. 8-5 is your penultimate question in the category of musicals. Which 1980s musical features Mushnick's Flower Shop in New York City?
It's a fun name to say.
It is. It is a good name.
This is the second to last question. We'll see what happens here.
Well, we're close to determining the official winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dean.
I got Little Shop of Horrors.
Go to Igor.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Go to Brian.
Little Shop of Horrors.
And Joseph.
Little Shop of Horrors.
That is correct. As we will go to the final question of the round of the match. Even now, I can say from Payson.
Yes, your final question. Who in the category of 2000s? Who plays Evelyn, the mutual love interest of Rafe and Danny in Pearl Harbor? Team America has a very famous song about this movie sucking?
I never. Oh, I have. It's been a while. Just say
I enjoy that movie. I'm a South Park guy, so yeah.
I'm not.
Nah, well, grow up.
I like the Book of Mormon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Kate Beckinsale.
We'll go to Joseph.
Hashtag include Underworld and Fandom. Kate Beckinsale.
We'll go to Dean.
Dang, I wrote Jennifer Connelly.
And we'll go to Igor.
Kate Beckinsale.
And with that, your official winner for Tag Team Turmoil, Wild Stallions, Brian and Joseph, you are going to the #1 contenders match. But don't worry, Jersey boys, you might be in it. We got to tabulate who the person with the most rounds is. Right back. We are back. Wild Stallions won the thing. We did the tabulation. Sexual Chocolate has the most rounds, which means we're getting right into it with a whole 3-round match right now. Your first question of round #1 will come in the category of horror. How does Neil Howie die in 1973's The Wicker Man? We're off to the races.
We're off to the races. If you would have told me, if you would have had me guess who the final 3 people would be this year, peek behind the curtain.
Quick clarification. Both teams do get 3 repeats for this game, right?
3 repeats and a challenge roll for the entirety of the match. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brian.
Fire.
We will go to Rue.
How many times I got to hear a hard question tonight? Burned alive.
So many. We're going to go to Joseph.
He was burnt alive.
And Ryan.
Yeah, burned alive.
Burned alive is correct. Fire. Yep. All right. 2-2. As you get to your second question from Payson.
Yes, your second question in the category of animated. Terry Hatcher, Ian McShane, and Keith David have voice roles in what 2000s animated film?
This is like the best kind of marathon ever. Like I love this shit. This shit rules.
We've been here for a while.
Yeah.
I really hope Cody win from countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Rue.
Shout out to the Gargoyles TV show.
We will go to Joseph.
Tis the season for this movie, Coraline.
We will go to Ryan.
Okay, Terry Hatcher should have been the big guess. I just wrote Princess and the Frog.
And Brian.
Coraline.
Coraline is correct. As we get to your third question in the category of the 2000s. What type of animal is Richie's pet in the Royal Tenenbaums?
I would like to let all competitors know this was written well before the winners were decided. So,
true.
This was not targeted.
Hell, we didn't know one of these teams was going to be in it until like very recently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Joseph.
Falcon.
We will go to Ryan.
Knew it was a small animal. I just wrote a dog.
We'll go to Brian.
No clue. Said pig.
We'll go to Rue.
Said a fairy.
I believe Falcon is correct, but all we needed was bird. So, yep, that is correct. 5-2 Stallion Saver as we get to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question in the category of mystery thriller. Who plays Mills's wife in? Who plays Tracy, Mills's wife in 7? I was talking about this in a different chat. I just realized that if someone ever put on their board if someone ever answered with the answer of 7 in, we technically have to take that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
Oh, shit. Gwyneth Paltrow.
We'll go to Brian.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
We will go to Rue.
I was going with a different Mills and a different wife before I said Gwyneth Paltrow.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
Yep.
Joseph.
Back-to-back Gwyneth Paltrow questions.
That is true. 7-4. As we get to your next question, the category of action adventure. The Raid Redemption primarily takes place in what country?
Ooh. Have the police ever raided your house, Coho?
Weird question. The answer is no.
Sorry.
Weird thing to ask. Have they rated yours? 5, 4, 3.
No, but he redeemed himself.
1. There you go. Hands down. We'll go to Brian.
Indonesia?
We will go to Rue.
Indonesia.
We will go to Joseph.
Indonesia.
And we'll go to Ryan.
I said Thailand.
Indonesia is correct, as we will go to the next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question in the category of Oscars. Who won Best Director for films released in 1989?
We're booking.
Good year.
Good year indeed.
I wasn't there, but
I wasn't either. You know, I just hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Rue.
So Joe Dante.
We will go to Joseph.
Oliver Stone.
We will go to Ryan.
I said Barry Levinson.
And we'll go to Brian.
Nothing.
Oliver Stone is correct. As we get to your penultimate question of the category of comedy. In Major League, during the celebration after the final game, Dorn punches Ricky because Ricky did what specifically?
you know what? I'm not going to say what I was about to say.
You know what? It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best.
We're all wired. We're
wired, tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Rue.
Slept with Dorn's wife.
We'll go to Joseph.
I said challenged him to do, I was going to say it.
We'll go to Ryan.
Yeah, he slept with his wife.
And Brian.
Slept with his wife.
Slept with his wife is correct. 11-7. As we get to your final question of the round, as there is no perfect rounds. What is the category, Payson?
Yes, your final question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Name 3 movies directed by Alfred Hitchcock that were composed by Bernard Herrmann. You'll have a little bit of extra time.
A little bit, maybe extra time.
When you say name 3 and you're not giving them extra time, that is a dickish answer.
Rude. That's just rude. It's a lot.
I'm getting a reaction backstage, and I'm going to comment after this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Ryan.
I just wrote Psycho, The Birds, and Marnie.
We are going to go to Brian.
I don't have the compulsion. I just went through Hitchcock movies: Psycho, The Birds, and Vertigo.
We're going to go to Rue.
I said Psycho, Birds, and Vertigo.
Oh.
We're going to go to Joseph.
North by Northwest, Psycho, and Rear Window.
Oh, Rear Window is not acceptable, but the rest of you are correct. The acceptable answers were The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much, The Wrong Man, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, The Birds, and Marnie. So
almost for Vertigo.
With that, at the end of round number 1, Wild Stallions leads 12 to Sexual Chocolates 9. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You are each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldesign.com. All general categories, no strengths were put on here today. If you don't like what you land on the first time, you can spin again, but you're stuck with every land on the second time, and you can go to multiple choice, but it devalues it all the way down to 1 point. Be aware there is stealing in the round. Wild Stallions, you were in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Sexual Chocolate?
Can we see the list of categories, please?
Absolutely, you can. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Westerns, 1990s, mystery thrillers, sci-fi fantasy, family, animated movies, musicals, War, and no spinners and opponents. Yes, spinners and opponents. So sexual or not sexual chocolate. While sounds like to defer, go to sexual chocolate.
I kind of like the wheel. Unless you have unless you're opposed, I'm okay with second. But I was going to
I
suggest.
have no
going
strong
first.
feelings, so let's go first.
Right, let's go first, please.
All right, this will be the first spin for Wild
Unless it's an opponent's
Stallions.
choice, then we defer.
And you land on War. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I know you like war, right? I'm okay with it if you want to keep it.
I'm okay with that. I feel like keeping it.
Is there something you want more?
I mean, there's a few that I would be
Because I'm
okay
not
with
great at
more.
war, but I know you've chosen it as a strength before, so it's kind of up to you.
I'm okay with keeping it.
All right, we'll keep it.
Let's
All
keep
right.
it, please.
So then, Pacey, we're going to go ahead and give Wild Stallions their questions in the category of War.
Absolutely. Wild Stallions, are you prepared for your questions in the category of war?
Sure.
Sounds good. Your first question. What rank does Sean Penn's character have in Casualties of War?
Okay. I have a guess, but I'm not confident. So, unless you know, I think we should go multiple choice to minimize the steal.
Yeah, just to minimize steal, let's just do it.
Let's go multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Sergeant, B, Captain, C, Private First Class, or D, Lieutenant?
Okay, I'm between two options.
I honestly don't know at all. I don't think there's one I don't think he is. So if you have an inclination, go for it.
5.
I'm gonna say
2.
B as in boy. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Sexual Chocolate, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Sergeant, B, Captain, C, Private First Class, or D, Lieutenant?
You got an idea?
I've not seen this movie though, so this literally is just like picking whatever.
I was between for no reason at all, Sergeant and Captain. So, Sergeant.
I was leaning like Lieutenant, but let's go with Sergeant. Let's go with Sergeant.
Sure, Sergeant. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
That was my other guess.
Your second question. What human name is given to Alan Turing's Enigma machine in the Imitation Game?
Christopher.
Yep.
Christopher. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's not Joseph or Jose.
Your third question. In what 2000s war film will you find characters going down a road called the Highway of Death?
It's not ringing any bells. I have a few guesses, but maybe multiple choice.
Yeah, we still have a couple points lead.
Let's go multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Black Hawk Down, B, Jarhead, C, The Hurt Locker, or D, Brothers?
Okay, I'm between. All right, there's only one I'm confident it's not.
Right. Can I hear the options again, please?
Absolutely. That's your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Black Hawk Down, B, Jarhead, C, The Hurt Locker, or D, Brothers?
I thought of The Hurt Locker before multiple choice.
Let's go with that one.
We'll say The Hurt Locker. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Sexual Chocolate, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Black Hawk Down, B, Jarhead, C, The Hurt Locker, or D, Brothers?
For some reason, I was leaning towards Jarhead because 2 films in there I've seen which have Jake Gyllenhaal, so I was going through that.
The only reason I had Black Hawk Down is just because I don't remember a highway. It's usually like, so if you feel Jarhead, let's go.
You want Black Hawk Down?
That's what I was going to say, but repeat
Let's
the
go
options,
for it.
please.
Oh.
That is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Black Hawk Down, B, Jarhead, C, The Hurt Locker, or D, Brothers?
I have no idea about Brothers or Jarhead, but I don't think the only thing is I don't think there's I can't remember a highway. I remember they're all.
Well, I'm not sure about Little Highway. I think maybe it's just an expression. That's why I was leaning a lot towards Jarhead.
5, 4,
Let's go Jarhead.
Jarhead, yeah, Jarhead.
1.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Every time between two, and we pick the wrong one.
That is fair. Your penultimate question in the category of war. How many members of the team, led by Reisman, end up escaping back to England in The Dirty Dozen?
I have never seen this movie.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use a repeat just to make sure I hear the question right. Can I repeat the question, please?
Yes, absolutely. That is your first repeat. How many members of the team, led by Reisman, end up escaping back to England in The Dirty Dozen?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just one.
If you feel confident, go for it.
4, 3, 2.
One final answer.
That is incorrect. Sexual Chocolate, a chance for a 2-point steal.
You want to go 2?
Not seen this
like
either.
you missed one?
I've not seen this either. I paused it, but I never got back to watching it.
Maybe Joseph missed 1, so we go 2.
I was thinking 3, so let's go middle of the road.
2. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for 3.
Get out. Damn it.
Man, you just go with my gut sometimes.
All right. So with that, your final question in the category of war. Who directed A Bridge Too Far?
Richard Attenborough, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Sorry, Brian.
End of their spin while Silence gets their score up to 16. Those steals put Sexual Chocolate at 11, as we will bring back the wheel here. Sexual Chocolate spin. Go. All right, and this will be the spin for Sexual Chocolate. And you land on Spinner's Choice.
All right.
Cool.
We'd like to go second.
I'm guessing sci-fi fantasy will probably be best for us. I know it's thrown us in like the harder
What are
ones.
the other options on there again?
Westerns, 90s, mystery thrillers, sci-fi fantasy, family, animated. Those are the only ones we definitely are going to do.
I mean, another part of me was thinking 90s, but just like sci-fi, it's another broad scope.
Yeah. For me, I would probably say either fantasy or mystery thriller.
Let's just go with fantasy, sci-fi fantasy. Then we can definitely.
Cool,
work
and
together
we have multiple choice if we need it. So sci-fi fantasy, please.
All right, sci-fi fantasy it is. All right, guys, your first question of the category is sci-fi fantasy. What planet does Brad Pitt's character travel to in order to find his father in Ad Astra?
Well, I believe he traveled.
Is it Mars?
Well, that's where he goes to, but the dad is on Neptune. I mean, no, Mars is it's in between. Yeah, I believe it's Mars. Yeah.
Now let's go multiple because I don't know.
Okay,
multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Jupiter, B, Uranus, C, Mars, or D, Neptune.
Of course, it's going to be those two. So I've never seen this movie.
I
And if you know the dad is on Neptune.
That he gets people to he's taken to Mars.
But his dad's on Neptune, right?
Yeah, that father is on Neptune.
It would make more sense to me saying Neptune just because of that. I've never seen the movie, so I just
let's go for it.
Neptune, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay. Your second question. What are the names of the pale men who walk the streets at night in Dark City?
If you want to repeat, take it.
Even a repeat will not help me. Oh God.
Other hand, Ryan. Multiple choice.
Yes.
Let's go multiple choice. I don't know.
Your multiple choice options are A, stalkers, B, strangers, C, watchers, or D, overseers.
Go whatever your gut says, because again, I haven't seen this.
The problem, all of them sounds good.
We have one more repeat the option if you want to use it.
No, we've already used one repeat.
We got one more if we want it.
2.
Then fine, yeah.
1.
Repeat the options.
Your options again are A, stalkers, B, strangers, C, watchers, or D, overseers.
I don't know. Strangers or watchers make. I mean, they are watching over the city, but at the same time, they do come off as. Oh, damn it.
Go with your gut.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Strangers, final answer.
Shit.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Your third question.
We're out of options. Repeat, right?
Yeah, repeat the options anymore.
Your third question. In Spider-Man No Way Home, which villain causes MJ to fall only for Peter 3 to catch her?
That is Green Goblin. Yeah, because Green Goblin caused an explosion. It rocks the Statue of Liberty, causing the shield to fall, which MJ falls.
Cool.
Peter tries to catch her, and Goblin stops her.
5.
Cool. Go.
Green Goblin, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
That scene is played constantly on TikTok.
Your fourth question. Who plays Mitch Henderson, the Hermes flight director in The Martian?
Oh, Sean Bean. It's Sean Bean.
Go. I know he's
Sean
in it.
Bean,
Go.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. As we get to your final question. The Tyrell Corporation and their Nexus 6 line can be found in what 80s sci-fi film?
Blade Runner.
It's Blade Runner, yeah.
Blade Runner. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Put Sexual Chocolate up to 19 while Stallion sits with 16. But Anthony Knappers is getting to round number 3, which is the Pick Your Poison round. It works like this. You guys have 8 categories on the board tonight that you can now go back and forth drafting. Once you each have 4 categories, you can choose what you'd like for a 1, 2, 3, and 4-point value. Will go until there's a mathematical elimination and a winner. Once you take a category, your opponent cannot take that category. Any questions as we get to round number 3? All right, then your categories that you could draft from tonight are horror, war, 1970s, sci-fi, fantasy, directors, animated, drama, and action adventure. We'll be right back after these guys draft right now. All right, the teams have drafted. Wild Stallion, since you are behind, you'll go first. What category would you like for your 1-point question?
Do you want horror at 1?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right, so I'll be asking to you your 1-pointer category of horror. Who played the Wolfman in 1941's The Wolfman?
Lon Chaney Jr.
It's Junior, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead, fine.
Lon Chaney Jr. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. It makes it 1917. So we stay with you. What category would you like for your 2-pointer?
Which 2 do you want to take at the harder level?
I'm more
Between the 2 of us, we're usually better on directors.
Yeah. I was going to suggest war at 2.
Okay, I'm good with that. Especially considering our round 2.
A little bit, yeah. War at 2, please.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of war. What is the rank of Marlon Brando's character in Apocalypse Now?
I am pretty sure he is a colonel.
It's Colonel Kurtz, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Colonel, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in a tie game. So with that, we send it back over to Sexual Chocolate to answer a question. What would you like for your 1-point category?
70s?
Yeah, we might as well, rip that Band-Aid off.
All right, let's go ahead and give them their 1-pointer in the category of the 1970s.
Absolutely, Sexual Chocolate, your 1-pointer. In Harold and Maude, the titular characters are obsessed with what concept?
Death?
Yeah, I believe that's the reason why they bond.
Yeah, and then just take us back to the hands, Ryan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Death. It's death. Death, final answer.
That is correct. Yes.
Take us back to that great match.
Sorry, I was just ruining my glasses. I'm like, wait, what are you guys doing?
All right, we go back to Wild Stallions. What category would you like for your 3-point question?
I was going to suggest animation.
I agree.
Animation, please.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of animation. You will find a character that gets turned into a sentient 3-legged chair in what animated film?
Sentient 3-legged chair. It's like a Sword in the Stone kind of thing, or is it something?
4, 3.
Let's use one repeat, please.
1. All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again in the category of animation. You will find a character that gets turned into a sentient 3-legged chair in what animated film?
It could be Sword in the Stone. For some reason, Beauty and the Beast popped up at me, but I don't think that's right.
Well, Beauty and the Beast, I'm picturing it was like a footstool ottoman kind of thing. I mean that was actually the dog. That was the dog. So I don't have anything else. You want to go Sword in the Stone?
4, 3.
Yeah.
2.
Sword in the Stone. Final.
Sword in the Stone. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Suzume. Suzume.
Okay.
So we stick with Wild Standings. All comes down to this. Your 4-pointer in the category of directors. You hit this, you will send it back to Sexual Chocolate to answer the question. If you don't, Sexual Chocolate will win the game. Your 4-pointer in the category of directors. The 2011 film Trespass was the final film directed by whom?
Schumacher. Joel Schumacher. Final answer.
That is correct for 4
Nice,
points.
Brian.
Throwing it away like it was a fact everyone knew.
It's not even the best movie called Trespass. Just saying.
So with that, we bounce back to Sexual Chocolate 23-20. Sexual Chocolate, what would you like for your 2-point category?
Drama.
Yeah, we'll do drama.
All right, Payson, hit him with their 2-pointer in drama.
Absolutely. Your 2-pointer in the category of drama. Who plays Charlie Babbitt in Rain Man?
Which one's Charlie, the older or the younger?
I believe it's Tom Cruise's character. No, or is it Dustin's? Oh shit!
What was your gut? Because the fact that it sucks is that.
Oh no! Dustin's character's named Raymond. So it's
4,
Tom Cruise.
3.
Tom Cruise. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I don't know which one was which.
All right. Here's the situation. Sexual Chocolate needs to answer either their 3 or their 4 to win. If they don't hit either, Wild Stallions will win. What category would you like for your 3-point category?
So for me, I am a little bit more worried about deep cut sci-fi than I am action adventure. And I personally would rather, if we needed to hit a 4-pointer in action adventure, they're going to be the same question. So I'd like to get sci-fi out the way to see if we know it. Do you care?
No, that's fine. I was thinking of that as well. I mean, because 3-pointer is going to be a talk. 3-pointer is going to kick us in the nuts regardless.
Both of them. So let's go. Sci-fi fantasy for this one.
Yes.
All right. Sci-fi fantasy.
All right, Payson, him with the 3-pointer in sci-fi fantasy.
Your 3-pointer in sci-fi fantasy. What type of weapon is used to kill Wash in 2005's Serenity?
You mother.
He's impaled. He's impaled in a car. He's impaled in a crash.
No, he's alive in the crash, and then he says, "I'm a leaf in the wind. Watch out!" And then he's killed. I believe it's I don't know, it's like a javelin or a spear or it's some type of.
I know it stabs him and impales him. We'll repeat it when it gets down to 2, but it definitely impales him.
3.
Yes.
2.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
That is your first repeat.
What type of weapon is used to kill Wash in 2005's Serenity?
So do you want to say a spear? Because I swear he's impaled. I don't think it's a sword.
He is impaled. He does die because it comes through the window and impales him. So yeah.
I'm good with the spear.
5.
Yeah.
4. 3.
Spear. Final answer.
1. And your winner, Sexual Chocolate.
Oh.
Fucking game. Incredible performance. Both teams. Wow. We're going to go right to Sexual Chocolate here. You guys lasted the most rounds, come into this match, and are able to go toe-to-toe with legends and walk out of here with a win. You guys, how are you feeling?
I feel fucking fantastic, honestly. But look, to be honest, I mean, regardless of who we're coming across, once we saw it was Joseph and Brian, it literally was like, in my mind, I'm like, let's stay in the pocket, at least be within more than 4 or 5 points from them to maybe have a good round 2. And it was working our way. And at that point, round 2, thankfully, we got experience choice, so we could choose what we wanted. But even then, it's still like general categories. It could have thrown us off. We stayed in the pocket, had some good honestly, those steals from War helped us a lot. Those steals in War helped us a lot. Who knows how this game could have gone if they were in the lead? But I'm happy. Honestly, this is fantastic.
That boy good. That boy good. First and foremost, Joseph, Brian, I saw you when I jumped back on the stream and said, "Son of a bitch." Damn it. But y'all killed it. I was in the same mindset. Stay within 4, and we got it to 3. And I was like, all right, cool. And don't worry, we would have got Sprinter's Choice anyway, because there was no way we were taking War on that first spin, and then we would have gotten it. So don't know what would have happened after that. All I know is that I am ecstatic. I am now in a Melee Championship this year. Fuck yeah. And Ryan, so many pulls in Turmoil to keep us one ahead. Love it, sir.
I'm hoping that this championship I do better than the last one. That's for sure. Actually, I hope to seal the deal after my last championship contender match.
Absolutely. Well, this puts you in a pretty position. You're playing a team that, man, you guys are facing a team that you've seen. It is back to formula in the championship seat. Rue, this is a big thing for you. Your first Melee Championship appearance puts you 1 away now on the hunt for the cycle. Ryan, his first comeback here in teams. You guys are on quite the trajectory now with back to formula. Are you scared about playing Jake and Mark? How do you feel about taking on back to formula?
Well, 2 away because Cam beat me to get the singles Melee Championship. I was in contender match, but still all good. It was close. It's a rubber match. I didn't think the rubber match would happen in the championship because we got them.
It's a trilogy. We got
exactly. Yeah, we got them when they were sick, and they got us when comic book movies was just not good for us. It's gonna be fun. This match just showed us anybody can win at any time, so I'm just excited.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. One hell of an event. Thank you, guys. We will see you in the match at the final act. It's going to be incredible. Payson, what an event. I think for having a few years off of Turmoil and then bringing this back, this was a perfect return, an insane game. Every team brought it. Final thoughts before we wrap this one up.
Yeah, I think this is like, with all due respect to all the other competitors, this is the type of outcome that you want. You want to see teams like Sexual Chocolate who went through the most amount of rounds that maybe isn't like always competing for titles in this shape now. And they no slouch to get here. They had the last amount of rounds. They had to beat Wild Stallions, making their huge return. Many people would consider them a top 5 team, if not a top 3 team of all time. And Sexual Chocolate versus back to formula, the 3rd time they played, that is going to be one heck of a title match.
Absolutely. Like they said, the rubber match of the century. So thank you guys for tuning into Tag Team Turmoil. I have been Caleb. This has been Payson. Thank you to everybody who helped make this happen. We'll see you guys at the final act.